Hello, hello, Russell Hage and Hazy Hops. Hope you are both big chillin'. You are both old names. You know that, you two? You two are like the Sesame Street old critics up there in your rafters with your gold W's. How's it going there, Jaboss? And Glum Baron? I am making some coffee. Now you may be saying, Bones, it is 7:15 p.m. your time. Why are you making coffee? Consider, I didn't sleep so good. So we need this. We need the power boost. I hope you all understand. Gotta remember next week? Yeah, I mean, I'll post it after this. I don't know if you know, your bedtime is at 10. You got curfew. But I'll be posting it. What is this? What do you mean, Sona? There's nothing weird on screen. Oh shit, is it the 4th? We might not be able to have it then. I don't know. Do people oh. I didn't even think about that. Shit, I probably have to make a decision about that. Like now. You wish this was a game? I'm so sorry. I need someone to be my moral compass. Hey, MCNA. You would say that you are flush with morals, right? Like you've got morals coming out your ears? That would describe you? The 6th? No, next Monday would be the 4th. Unless you're recommending, like, we push it to Wednesday or something. Should we still do Beginner Cup on July 4th? I don't really think of a reason not to. Other than I just don't know if it'd be inconvenient for people. Oh, or it might be hard for me to get a co-commentator, actually. How's it going there, Eskimo? I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Should we do it on July 4th or not? Does that sound like a good idea or a bad idea? Got way too many morals, man. Fifth might be wise. I can't do Tuesdays, unfortunately. If I host it, they will come. True, Persistent Corpse, but consider, my actually biggest concern is would I be able to get a co-commentator? Although, thinking about it, I'm almost positive I could. Right? I gotta think. But I do hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a better Monday than me, chat. I won't lie. You know, sometimes on Mondays, we take these L's. You know, we take them in the chin. It's no big deal, right? One big step closer to not Monday.
I am no stranger to taking L's.
What up, Doink? Oh, dang. Copy Paste isn't going to be able to join? How's it going there, Meats? Get old Dr. Dubs. Kung Pao guy really is vibing. But you know, for a song like this, I think this is a little more Kingu speed. So we'll get Kingu up there. He's so dreamy. Wouldn't you agree, chat? I should probably turn Strive on. Oh, God. Dude, why does Ryan have that as an emote? Like, am I crazy for thinking that? Ryan is the most, like, straight-laced, college professor-looking motherfucker. And he has that emote. I can. We can put the skeleton up there, too. Now that's an appropriate response there, Hops. He hasn't been streaming lately, right? Or has he? And I just haven't noticed. Alright, let's boot up Jan Strive. Has he been MIA? Has he been in Sajam's chat? That's usually where he always hangs out. Everybody who drops the big follows, if you stick around until the end of the stream, I will thank all the followers simultaneously at the same time, if you can believe it. Are you ready to mega game there, Scrungle? Shit, that's a good name. How am I living? I won't lie to you. You know, I think we'd all agree, generally, I'm a pretty happy, peppy, positive guy. I had a dumpster of a Monday. But, that's fine. We're grooving, we're chilling. We're now here, about to watch some good-ass Strive, and I mean, what more could you ask for? It happens. Hope you're ready to game there, Baps. Yeah, you better. I've got expectations for you. So I am making some coffee. Yeah. You know what? That's actually, like, I don't explicitly quote that from Street Fighter V, but Lucius saying, "You want a cup of coffee, sir?" did leave an impression on me. That's a good line of dialogue right there. But I am making some coffee, and I'm gonna go grab it real quick. So everyone, stay cool for like 1 minute. I'll be right back. Don't do anything, don't break up. All right. I got me coffee. What's good? Hope everyone was well behaved. Now, I've got a rule of thumb. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but usually I drink black coffee. But as we get later in the day, I think black coffee tastes worse and worse. So once we're past, let's call it like the 4 p.m. mark, at that point, I kind of don't want black coffee anymore, and then I'll actually make coffee with, like, milk and sugar. I don't know if that makes me a big weirdo or not. How are stream matches decided? Good question. Typically, we try to aim for people who have not been on stream before, you know, to give them a shot at being on. But it's not an exact science, is the actual answer. It's pretty up near. Even cold brew? Yeah. I'm not the biggest cold brew fan, which I know, shit, given where I am in the SageJam Discord, I should reconsider my words and deeds, but... I like cold brew, it's just not my favorite. I do like coffee, the color of my soul. Holy shit, I didn't expect so many... Manusbird, thank you very much for the big 4 months. I really appreciate it. What did I eat? I had some garlic chicken. No, we unfortunately won't see your custom Geo skin, but you know who we will see on the microphone tonight, live for you here at Weebcup. Everybody, please make some noise as we get in our guest commentator of the week. Hey, Sir Samalot, thank you very much for the big sub. I really appreciate it. All of the support is much appreciated, and all of you are lovely demons. But let's get in our lovely co-commentator here. Is that the legend himself, Minimatt?
God, I wish that were me.
God, I wish. Sorry, it's not. I'll catch you later, buddy.
Yeah, bye.
How's it going, dude?
It's going good. Let me get into that room real fast.
Yeah, get into that room, and then if you want to, yeah, the big camera. Okay, hold up. We're not on stream just yet. It's okay. You can let it lax a little bit, and okay, never mind. Straighten it up. Here we are. How's it going, everybody? My name is Solid Bones. I'm joined here by Minimatt. Minimatt, in case there's people in yonder chat who have no idea who you are, do you want to introduce yourself briefly?
Sure. I am Minimatt. I've been commentating Arxis games for 4 or 5 years now at this point. I've competed a lot as well. Nothing like super crazy. I've gotten a couple top 8 placements at like Frosty Faustings and one at CEO last year for Plus R. So I've been playing competitive games for a while. Played it both low, medium, and high levels of play over time, and I do a lot of commentary for Guilty Gear in general, so I'm super excited to watch and talk about some Strive.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Great intro, by the way. 10 out of 10. That's how the commentator tip for everybody in chat is you need to intimidate everybody immediately. You need to command respect. So you tell people, like, yeah, no big deal. I kind of won for Push R. Chat room starts to listen a little bit. But thank you again so much for being on tonight. Jamjar, also, thank you very much for the big 3 months. I greatly appreciate it. So some ground rules, because I know there's a lot of new faces in chat. There's a lot of wonderful new folks here. So if you're wondering the way this is going to work, first of all, make sure you're looking in the tournaments channel in SageJam's Discord. That's where the whole thing is going to be run. While that's happening, Sigwin is our head mod for the night, who always has some sort of horrible name in that Discord, which makes it very hard to tell you who they are.
Nice.
They are currently Lunala's debut, which I'm going to assume is a VTuber reference. I don't know if it's either a VTuber reference or a Monster Hunter reference. If it's a Monster Hunter one, I'm not getting it. But that's who's going to be the head TO of the night. They're going to tell you if you're going to be on stream or not. We're going to pick 2 games from each round to be on stream for winner's side. If you are not on stream, and they've already picked the people to be on stream from that round, they're going to say, run it. That means just find your opponent, run it, whether that's in a park or whatever, if you want to make a room. It's up to you. So, otherwise, we should be pretty chillin'. The bracket is going to button up in about 2 minutes, and then it's going to shuffle a little bit, and then we'll start right into the tournament. So, Minimatt, where in the world are you located, can I ask?
Currently, I am at scenic mile high above sea level Colorado.
Wow. Yeah, I think I did know that actually because Ty said that. He was like, Minimatt is a great homie over here in the Colorado scene, which I was telling him, I'm like super happy Colorado's got such a scene because I wasn't actually super sure if it did.
Yeah, Colorado has kind of, in terms of like Arxis and anime, always had low-key a pretty strong scene, but it's just, it's smaller, not as big as, we just don't have as many people in Colorado playing games as you do in like some of the more densely populated coastal states. So
yeah, it's funny, right? Because I'm kind of an old head when it comes to like Guilty Gear and stuff. And I just remember in the Accent Core days, right, it would be, like, everybody was so spread out. Like, people knew they were godlike players, but they were in some state. I'm trying to remember, gosh, there was one player who came out to a local I ran where everyone was freaking out. And I think they were Kai. Did A3R play Kai? Am I crazy?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Hops might know, because Hops is a boomer who hangs out in Riot Hunter's chat. If anybody knows, it's going to be them. But I'm pretty sure A3R did, and I think they were in some state that didn't really have that much of a scene, and they actually traveled out to good old Jersey to play some Guilty Gear, which I was all about. That was before we had any degree of net play, if anything.
Yeah, right. People would just pile into cars, drive across state lines, and hope for the best. Hope they, like, showed up at a tournament that had more than 3 setups and wasn't in some weird basement.
That was, you know what's so funny is that the Break is such, like, a famous venue for, like, a lot of things. Like, it was a lot of where, like, Marvel 2 got started and, like, things of that nature, the Break Arcade in Jersey. And that is, like, logistically a very difficult venue to run anything in because it is literally a pool table. And then there's, like, the initial D setup right there, the DDR machine right in front of it, and the pool table is where you put the setups for tournaments. Like, that was where they ran it. There was nowhere else in that venue to go. So everybody just crammed in, and, like, we're looking at these setups like this. It was crazy.
It was a different time. I remember going to tournaments in, like, a pool hall or something, and just a bunch of setups crammed into the side of it, hoping there was enough that the tournament could be run in a decent amount of time, and being excited if we got a full 16-person bracket. So it's so crazy, and in a good way, that we have events like this with such a huge bracket, so many people, and it's all for beginners to, you know, get their toes wet in the competitive scene, get some matches. It's such a cool thing to see.
Yeah, no, we did not put the setups on the felt. We had a tablecloth. Thanks for asking. Just to cover some grind rules tonight, and also Matt give you a little bit of, like, context. So what we're classifying as beginners, right? I know beginners is a pretty strong word because it's like, what is a beginner? Does it count if I've literally never pushed a button before, or, like, are we talking about past that? What we consider beginners is somebody who may have gotten into Celestial once or twice, but they don't stand in Celestial and just punch people, right? Like, once you are in Celestial and just fighting with the people, you are sufficiently, I think, by most qualifications, not a beginner anymore. We're looking for people who we consider low Celestial and lower, right? So, like, usually, like, hot, like, floor 10 below, is what we're trying to look for tonight. If somebody gets on stream and me or Minimatt over here gets real intimidated, we scare easily, we have the right to just ban people. It's happened, and it doesn't, no disrespect on anybody, but if you're too good and we see it, we're just gonna go, you know, thanks for playing, this is not the tournament for you, right? You are schmoovin' with it.
If you do a mix-up and I think to myself, there's no way I ever blocked that, you're out of here.
You're done so.
Sorry, friend, you're too good at the video game.
That's what happened with Backpack. Backpack was on, and there was a Zato, and he was like, no. Like, this can't happen. The Zato is too clean. Like, and he shot him on the spot. But on top of that, top 3, which everyone's fighting for. Everybody's fighting to be in the money, and you might be thinking, money? I didn't hear about no money. The money is that you get that ass banned. If you place in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd place, you are banned for life from the beginner bracket. Thank you very much for playing. So that is the main crown jewel that everybody's fighting for tonight. So a minimum of 3 people tonight will be banned, but we have banned more. Cool. All right, the bracket is just going to shuffle around a bit, and Minimatt, if you want to get on the spectator setup here. See him.
What is the Guilty Gear Strive input for spectating?
I hit the U key on my keyboard. Should work. You need to be in, like, the middle of the thing.
You need to be in the middle of the thing?
You have to be, like, on the book. And then you should be able to spectate. No, not quite. Do you have
I wonder if I just don't have it bound. Yeah, I have a pad plugged in.
It should just be confirmed. It should be, like, X or whatever.
Oh, you can confirm in the... Okay, I tried to do it earlier and it just joined.
No, you
wasn't enough in the middle.
You have to be in the
middle.
middle.
See, I'm the beginner tournament. It was me all along. The real beginner tournament was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's you know, for real, like, we can make the joke of, like, the beginner tournament will tell you how to turn the game on, install it, run it on your computer, get in. But, like, realistically, playing in a tournament for, like, the first time is super valuable just for you to understand how these things work. Because I remember playing in like the first tournament I ever played it, and I didn't know what the hell double elimination was, and I was so damn confused, right? Like, everyone acts like it's such a normal and expected thing.
Oh yeah, it's a like tournament format is one of those things where when you've been doing it for 10 or 5 or however many years and are just used to it, it's so easy to just, like you said, assume that it's common knowledge. But fighting games, we're in a very great time for them where so many people are just able to get into them for the first time due to online and Discords and social media and having a good netcode. So it's really, I really like the concept of this event. It's a really cool thing that's being run here.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we have a good time. And for the record, everybody, like, I hope everybody gets nervous. Everybody gets very, like, everyone wants to do well. Nobody wants to show up and go 0-2. But I will warn you, statistically, most of you are going 0-2. I'm sorry. It's just the way of the road.
It's just math.
It's just math. Most of you will. It's very sad. But I hope that all of you, regardless of your performance, you find like some people theoretically you can train against, right? Like if you get washed by a Giovanna, you might go, damn, I don't know how this dog doing. I have no idea. And you gotta add him after and be like, what the dog doing? And have them sit down with you and play the set. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the goal of tonight, regardless of how you do. There are some tryhards who are going to do well and get banned. Forget them. They're sweat lords. We're just trying to fight it out and learn stuff. All right. We have our 2 people in already. I don't know their names just yet, but I think we're just about ready to dive on in and get started. I see an Anji and a Biken. Is this going to... This is a bit of a lore match, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah, brother and sister duking it out.
Match is over. That was quick.
Dang, is it? I'm surprised you didn't correct me on the brother and sister thing. Every time I make a slight lore joke, I feel like my co-commentator is always ready to punch me in the face.
Like, the real secret is Guilty Gear's lore is so wild, and I clocked out of the lore game around Accent Core. So I just assumed, maybe this is something that was revealed in Strive, and I really was not prepared to die on the hill of asking the question here.
Totally fair enough. Everybody make some noise. This is going to be our first match of the night. This is going to be Hemophiliac, but spelled kind of funny, which makes it harder to say. Hemophiliac going up against Cross-Eyed. And you know what I always think of, Minimatt? This is slightly related. But the word hemophiliac always cracks me up because I remember on the Shoryuken wiki, if you went to the wiki page for Bone Wolverine in Marvel 2, it was literally one word for the entire wiki page, and it just said hemophiliac. And I've always thought about that.
That's so good.
But, okay, Cross-Eyed. Okay, we are a little bit mixed. Hold on. Sorry, let me switch the names, but we got some
pull him out of the corner. That was sick. Using the rope to slightly pull Anji out of the corner to get a cross-up.
Ooh, the jump canceled. Nice! The completion. No burst, unfortunately, there from Cross-Eyed. But you know what? Maybe that was better off. They were pretty bleeding.
Yeah, it's... in a situation like that, saving your burst for the next round is usually probably for the better anyway. Usually probably. The classic.
Okay, good burst opportunity now. But Cross-Eyed has not been able to get started. They've been doing these big reads. Nice. Wow, you got those, Hemophiliac? Dang.
Double perfect, round 1. This is... those routes, the quick Roman stuff, aren't free. Like, no. It's some execution to actually consistently get them in both times. Straight into it, full damage. Explosive game 1.
Yeah, it's interesting because, so immediately, right, whenever this happens, you always get the question in the chat of, like, how is this a beginner? The thing to keep in mind whenever stuff like this happens, some people just learn very quickly when it comes to, like, doing combos. It isn't the hardest thing on earth for them, They could bust out Beethoven's Ninth Symphony on a Wednesday afternoon. They can, let alone a biking combo. So sometimes they just hit training mode and, like, the gaps that need to be filled in, you just don't quite see yet. But, okay, Cross-Eye's getting started here.
Good block on the overhead.
Nice block. Alright, I love to see Cross-Eyed. Oh!
Ooh, counter hit confirm. Full damage.
Full damage.
Alright, PRC. Mix up. Counter at Yozansen. Gotta burst there. Don't want to take that. Nice grab.
Okay, butterfly setup. No, what a challenge, the 5P. Cross-eyed, unfortunately, is just pressing at exactly the wrong times. It's like exactly what Hemophiliac is fishing for.
Yeah, Hemophiliac definitely in a good groove right now.
Yeah, 100%. Tie him up. Nice blocks from Cross-eyed. Ooh, okay, the disrespect.
Good sweep. Bursting to keep momentum in the corner.
Oh, help. We're getting kabaried out here. No challenges from Cross-eyed. Biting on
my kill.
No. Big drop.
Cross-eyed has one more chance, but this grab is going to seal it.
Yeah, holy smokes. Hemophiliac is definitely looking strong. Also, Fargo and Hazy Hops, thank you very much for the big subs. I greatly appreciate it. How nice of you. Hemophiliac's going to run away with a 2-0. Yeah, so I think, like, immediate big thoughts, right? Unfortunately, first off, to Cross-eyed, sometimes it be due. You roll up to your first match and you slip on an ice cube and you just get perfected to death and life is bad. But he really did, I think, started adapting in the second game. We saw quite a bit more defense, quite a bit pressing in the right spots, but unfortunately, I think there was just a little bit of like a knowledge gap when it comes to knowing when Baiken is likely to stagger pressure and when it is really risky to try to stick a button out.
Yeah, and we could see that Hemophiliac had some Anji character knowledge, like that butterfly setup, for example. A lot of Anji's butterfly setups in this patch are jabbable, and they were just ready to 5P the first one, right?
Yeah.
Just demonstrating they have that character knowledge. Very, very strong performance for Hemophiliac.
Baiken has stagger. Basically, everybody in this game has stagger. It's kind of like the nature of the game.
It's strike throw the game in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Guilty Gear was, for a lot of games, Guilty Gear was extremely set play focused, very much eternal block strings, unreactable high-low, stuff like that. Strive has brought it in a more interesting direction where stagger, plus frames, and strike throw are very, very strong. There's still a lot of anime set play, but basically everyone has, at bare minimum, a strike throw game.
Yeah, it's a strike throw game, but it's also just, you know, you'll press close slash, wait, and then press H, right? Like, you don't just do it immediately. You make it so there is a gap, like a small one, and then you poke them. This may be an illegal map. The way that we handle this, because, you know, a lot of these people, their first tournament, they don't know no better. As long as the players don't immediately just T-pose and reset, we'll let them rock it, as long as they're cool. Wow! What a reaction!
Burst. Let's go. Leo with full meter is a terrifying thing to see.
Oh man, he is using the guard points more than I've ever seen a Leo do. Okay, but Gabo's got the corner.
Giovanna pressure. This stuff is so scary. That plus on block close slash leads to terrifying pressure, but Eisenstern going to change the formation.
That actually backdashed your Berserker Slash. That was crazy.
Life very low for both players. Counter hit. This might kill.
Ow.
And that is going to do it.
Nice, nice, nice. This is good. This is good back and forth. Like, yeah, like you were saying, Giovanna has got, I always call it the country crock pressure, right? It is the most boring, white bread looking pressure, but it is scary. Like, it's just so difficult to guess when to get out.
Yeah, you seed it on the menu at 100 different Cracker Barrels, but it tastes the same way and it tastes great every time.
Man, I miss Cracker Barrel. That was always my road trip restaurant, and I haven't been much road tripping lately, but soon we'll get on it.
Soon.
We'll get on the barrel. Nice, throwing the DP.
Ooh, good tech.
Okay, still living,
Nice
but barely.
TK there. Yeah, both players very, very strong on their offense.
Nice.
You know, I think you kind of see this a lot in Strive, and maybe just in fighting games in general, but especially in a game like Strive. Offense gets labbed and refined so quickly.
Yeah, it really does. It's like, oh, nice, confirm, beautiful. That's gonna be, now you gotta be scared if you're a dim sum, right? Because Gabo can just meaty throw. Nice 2D. I wonder if that 2D would have been DP safe, because they were so far away.
I think that was the intention. I like that a lot. Because when you have this huge life lead, right, the thing you have to look out for is what are the ways that you can find a way to lose the round.
Yeah.
And one of those ways is to get flash kicked and then die. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate the little bit of patience, a little bit of careful spacing, just to make sure no worst case scenarios happened. And it worked out for them. They were able to take game one.
And also, like, with that, right, you also identify how can I win the round. It's like both. It's like I want to put myself in the position where can I win immediately and can I not lose immediately? So I think a 2D would have just killed. He did not have much life there. Maybe a 2D into, like, OTG Arrow or something. But, yeah, looking super strong so far. For sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes Pizza Hut hits different. I do agree. I gotta say. I live in Jersey, which has some pretty damn good pizza. But, like, I want to say, like, clockwork every 2 months, I'm like, I want Domino's specifically. And I just get some garbage Domino's pizza, and I'm all about it.
Domino's, I like their sides a lot.
They have good wings.
The best cheesy bread.
They do have some good cheesy bread. I'm a big fan.
They put cheese on the outside, and they fold it around cheese on the inside. How can you mess up?
The secret ingredient is grease. Domino's pizza actually isn't that greasy. It's just garlicky. I think that's a big thing that makes
a lot
it.
Of butter too.
Butter and garlic.
You gotta be in a mood.
You gotta be in a mood. Like I said, every 2 months I'm like, I want butter and garlic.
Speaking of butter and garlic, though, we have a buttery smooth parry there using the Leo guard frames and another parry.
Dude,
it's
I like
parry o'clock here in this match.
Something I am very impressed with from Dim Sum is they are very aware of Leo's whole moveset. I think a lot of times people only use a couple options. They're really trying to mix a lot of things in, which I think is very, very cool to see. Woo! Big 6P on that. Okay, this could be bad. No.
Nice safe jump, but the flash kick right, good throw. Incredible. This is how things change. Getting the burst.
Yeah, got the burst. Even if you lose, that's great. That's still worth gold.
I'm a big proponent of the idea that if you are losing a round and you are able to siphon the burst out of your opponent, it's a win either way. But it might be a win in both ways.
Oh, no!
Good bait.
Maybe could have milked a little more out of that, but overhead is it? No!
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 Goes for the hard stuff and just barely misses it. But huge round. Almost made it back from a 90% life deficit and got the burst.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. I love the way Gabo is playing. They're just playing very patiently, and Dim Sum is doing a lot of very consistent block strings, right? They're going for like SH Berserker Slash very consistently. And Gabo's been doing a good job of, like, at first he was just jumping out of it because that's a pretty safe option, and now he's like, I'm gonna throw it. Like, I don't care anymore, and that's really been putting the fear of God a little bit into Dim Sum. Super?
Oh, absolutely. Look at that pressure too. Gabo's adaptations this set have been so strong.
Brother, the BRC 2K 2D.
Counter hit. 2K confirm.
Yeah, unfortunately, 2K 2D is not a thing for Geo. Oh, she does recover very fast on that. You always have to be ready.
All right.
Yeah.
Good pressure.
I do like these jumps from Gabo because Dim Sum is not really controlling the skies too much, and they're kind of taking advantage of it. Whenever there's a slight gap in their pressure, they're just jumping. But unfortunately, now they're getting punched in the face.
Look at that damage, dude. The cross-up in the corner. Shoutouts to this patch. Oh, this might just be death.
No.
Spend the super. No.
RC to keep it going.
Trying to maintain. Oh, that was. They were trying to keep their health by FDing. Unfortunately, that was one of those situations where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
If you don't FD, you get chipped, and if you do, Leo has even better pressure.
Yep. But that's 1-1 though already, one of our first matches, and both these players are looking so good. I'm very impressed.
Absolutely. This has been a very fun set to watch. And I'm excited to see this final match here. We brought it to the last game.
Yep.
Both players clearly fighting for their tournament lives in round one.
Giovanna is not a very common character, I don't think, especially in beginner brackets, which is interesting. I wonder why.
She was definitely changed a lot in this patch, and I think a lot of the ways she was changed make her a little tougher to pilot.
Could be. Okay, backing off there, I think hard baiting a DP of some sort. Back to the neutral. Okay. So that is nice. Gets the jump in. Gabo, I think, is struggling a little bit sometimes with which buttons to hit in the air-to-ground scenarios. Nice! Because, like, Gio's got some pretty strange air buttons. A lot of them go very horizontal. And picking the best one when you're coming down after a punish situation. Sometimes they're whiffing, and it's letting her dim sum get the upper hand.
Yeah, but when they have the ground control, you can see it right now. Such a dominating performance if they're able to keep the match grounded.
Yeah, but DP, now Leo's getting started. Nice stuff. Ooh, got over the other side, made the parry whiff. Block on the burst. Yeah, that was a very risky time to burst if there ever was one. What you got? Oh, I thought we were going to see some sick stuff.
The flash kick, the great equalizer. This might be huge.
Uh-oh. Super? Okay, just taking the wall break. This is back to neutral, though, where Gabo has been pretty comfortable.
BRC just to take the advantage, and this is going to kill.
A 100-meter combo that did like 10 damage. I'm all about it. With that, Gabo is going to take it 2-1 there over Dim Sum, but Dim Sum was definitely holding it down. I'm a big fan. They were playing really great.
Definitely. I think the big thing it came down to was the adaptations from Gabo were so good. They started baiting out the flash kicks, recognized that a lot of counters were coming out, a lot of parries, a lot of reversals, and just played a little bit more defensively, went for a lot of safe jumps, and really just gave their opponent the opportunity to make those big reads and take those big risks.
Okay. Bracket update, everybody. It's everybody's favorite night of the time of the night where there may have been a little bit of a problem with the bracket. So the TOs are scrambling in the background. They're trying to get a handle on it. But I think Challenge kind of exploded in its round one for some reason. I don't know why. I just got a little too excited or something.
Shout out to the TOs. Everyone in chat, give some love to TOs. They work so hard to make tournaments run. They never get credit for it. Give a big heart emoji and thank the TOs for their hard work.
Yeah, Lord Sig is an absolute hero. They are holding it down almost every night. Okay, so Sig is getting a hold on it. We should be able to get our next matches here. If in the case that your match, you got to play a different one or something like that, I hope take it easy, take a deep breath. Stuff unfortunately happens. If you yell at Sigwin, I will blast you out of a cannon into the sun. That's just gonna happen.
Return to the sun from which you came.
Yes, no, you will once again be returned to cosmic dust. But yes, no, Sigwin is the absolute homie. Which I got to meet Sigwin at good old Combo Breaker, which was nice. I haven't seen any of these humans in person. We always, when we first started doing these Minimatt for Street Fighter a billion years ago, we would role play that we were in a Dunkin' Donuts, right? Because this was like right when the quarantine had started. And it was like, let's figure out if we, like, what can we do to make this feel more like a local and not like an online thing? And it's like, I got it. We're playing at the Dunkin' Donuts. They let us use, like, one of the menu TVs that we've just got our shit plugged into. And that's what we're playing on. It's got, like, 19 frames of input lag. It's great. So we had, like, this whole arc of playing at the Dunkin' Donuts before we got banned.
That's incredible.
But that is kind of like, I do hope that people who get to play tonight, I hope, like, you're kind of feeling the vibes of those other nice humans who play fighting games. Sometimes it can be tough out there. I won't lie to you. Sometimes you poke your head in the wrong neighborhood and you're like, anyone want to play some Strive? And they're like, I won't play Strives with you, so I don't know why you're asking me. You are a lonely player. And like, but here, we're all very nice. Everyone will play with you no matter what.
Big chillin'.
Big chillin'. So, again, we're just going to wait here a little bit for the bracket to get all sorted out. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens that a bracket just explodes, and you just kind of hope that the damage is minimal. It just stinks sometimes if it happens really early on like this, because theoretically, it impacts the most people possible, since everybody's still in the bracket, if it gets shuffled around at the last minute or anything. Gio, this patch, her best stuff went unchanged, and all the questionable noob trap stuff got worse.
That's kind of what I was alluding to when I said her changes mostly just kind of made her harder to play. Like, I didn't really know if I wanted to just say that part out loud, but it's kind of part of what happened to Gio is like, and so I play Gold Lewis, right? Gold Lewis has a bunch of moves that are just like, if my opponent doesn't know how to deal with this, I win for free.
I feel like that's kind of the character. This is no shade at Gold Lewis, but holy
he's
crap.
knowledge check the character. And like this patch, he can still compete when people do know the knowledge check stuff, so he's good. But in older patches, it was just, if you don't know what this character does, you lose for free, and if you do, you win for free. And a lot of Geo's stuff that was kind of like, if you don't know how to deal with this, you are just going to lose. All of that stuff almost got toned down.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, the ease of picking up Geo and being able to just take wins against people without, like, getting real deep into what makes the character tick got a lot harder to do. And again, that's not like a judgment call against anyone who plays Geo or Geo as a character.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like the objective reality of what this particular patch did to her.
Now, if you want to do that, you have to play Kai. Hey-oh! Hey, Ryudo, how's it going? Hope you're big chillin', dude.
Gold Lewis got the funny haha orb that you press it and you're catapulted back in time to Zerd Vanilla, where Elfelt's Pineberry didn't go away when she got hit.
Yeah.
But
Man.
like, it's somehow even better. It's incredible. They made him a competitive character and shored up his weaknesses, and then also gave him the scrubbiest projectile in the game. Us Gold Lewis characters are eaten well.
Yeah, no, that thing seems cracked. But it's funny, whenever people always talk about, like, Exert is kind of like the Oki Ball game, right? Like, it feels like every character had a move where they were like, oh, I got the hoops, and they pull out the basketball and they start dribbling it on your corpse, and you wake up and you have to block the 8-way mix-up.
You put your set play orb on them, and then you do your set play. It's great.
Yeah, and I feel like Coom is the most they have an Oki Ball character I've ever seen in any video game.
It's literally the set play orb, and then they can make the super duper set play orb for 50 meter.
And I won't lie, I don't know what they do otherwise. Every other move they have, I only see in combos. So as far as I know, they are land 2D and then set play orb. And those are like their moves. I don't know what else they do.
Okay. Heiyun as a character that's neutral is largely fishing for counter hits and kind of making hard RPS reads. And then when you knock them down, their life is miserable.
Yeah, they just
but you have the right read. They're definitely a character that's kind of funneled towards the orb. All roads lead to orb.
Is it true I don't need tier lists to select a competitive viable character? If you're playing a modern fighting game, honestly, a lot of times most of the characters are pretty good to some extent. This really isn't like older fighting games. Like, if you try to play, I don't know, what's an example?
A good example, like maybe JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where this is maybe not a common example, but that game seriously had just a split down the middle of the tier list. And it was the stand characters and Whole Horse in the upper half.
I love how it's always just Whole Horse with a gun. It's just like,
Whole
he's
Horse,
also good.
Whole Horse got the hang. He has unblockables, so he's cool. Yeah. But like, if you didn't pick one of the stand characters and Whole Horse, you might as well just not be competitive. And that's how a lot of older games were. There were like 7-3 and worse matchups all over the place. And the bad characters were bad because they just couldn't function. And like the S tier characters were good because everyone in the game would be like a fighting game character. And then the S tier character would be like, oh yeah, they like fly and can do a full screen unblockable and do 50% life and chip in every block string. Like that's what an old fighting game tier list was like. A modern 100%. Fighting game tier list is like the best characters do mostly what everybody else does with 1 or 2 extra things, or maybe one really broken mechanic.
Okay, let's be clear. Pet Shop and Kakyoin are not S tier. Pet Shop is like triple S tier with a cookie on top, and Kakyoin is quintuple S tier with a cookie on top and a cake. This is not regular S tier we're talking about.
Pet Shop doesn't even get to be in the game. Pet Shop is hard banned forever.
No, Kakyoin's also hard banned now. He's worse, arguably. Like,
ooh, really?
Pet Shop was banned earlier. My understanding is Pet Shop was banned a lot earlier because they straight up broke a lot of rules and made shit very weird. Like,
they're just fully immune to lows at all times.
No, if he's on the ground, because he can land. If you hold down, he lands on the ground. If you're on the ground and get hit by something that sweeps you, he doesn't have any recovery. He doesn't have a knockdown animation, so he just goes pop and a 0, and you're negative 100 because you just did a sweep. But Kakyoin is awful. Kakyoin is like, you do not get to play if Kakyoin is on screen.
They have touch of
much
deaths
worse.
off of like everything because of net loops.
Yeah, and 9-way mix-ups. I always remember my friend Linfinity, who some of you might know. He was like, "Hey, want to see something?" And I was like, "Sure." And he's like, "This is Kakyoin's 2A, right?" And Kakyoin goes, "Hit!" And he's like, "That's a low." And he's like, "This is his aerial 2A." And he goes, "Hit!" And he's like, "That one's a high." And I'm just like, okay, sure, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, we're gonna get Slater and Rising Dawn coming up next. Again, I'm sorry for the little bit of delay there, everybody. Unfortunately, round 1 did just implode. If you haven't, please look in the Discord and please refresh the bracket to make sure like you played the match you shoulda. My understanding is I think some people just kind of got shuffled around last second in challenge for some reason. We don't know why. We're scared. We assume ghosts. But make sure you played the right person that you should. Make sure that you're on top of it. But we're gonna be getting Slater and Rising Dragon in 1. So sorry for the little bit of delay. Yeah, Kakyoin only recently was banned. That's kind of like, honestly, it's like the perception versus the reality thing, where a lot of people are like, yeah, because Pet Shop, people are like, you have to save us from Kakyoin, please help. Like, this is so bad. Okay, we're in. We're doing it. Everybody get excited. It's going to be Slater the Millia. So Slater has played in these beginner brackets before. So even though they're a bit higher level, they've not managed to take the W. They've not managed to come in 3rd place. So we let them romp, even though they might be, you know, at first glance, you might be like, beginner question mark? Can Slater make it happen? They have not yet. Versus Rising Dawn Kyle.
Kyle is so happy this patch. He got his white bread, he got a glass of water with no ice, and he's sitting pretty out on the porch.
One of them good old boys.
Whoa, big 2K. Millie is also she ate big in this patch. Millie is big eater.
It's very exciting.
That's one way to put it. I say let Millia be low tier for one time in her life.
She brings the set play to the masses in Stride. A reminder of what once was and what still could be.
Yeah, she got the Oki ball. Oh, the double dash
Nice.
catches Rising Dawn doing something. These mix-ups are eating Rising Dawn alive with 69 seconds on the clock. Disrespectful.
Very, very clean set play. That double dash setup is so nice. Safe jumps, super duper meaty.
Nice, got the Vapor Thrust. I've been wondering, like, it's something from Kai that can be pretty important, just to shut down more of the Millias directly above you at a right angle and torque it on your face kind of stuff, is representing the Vapor Thrusts, but it feels like Rising Dawn has been mashing with a lot more, like, 6P or, like, 2K. That was risk.
Ooh,
Oh,
big
no.
bait.
Oh, no.
Probably gonna be able to kill here.
Winger?
Spend the super.
Didn't even need it.
Good stuff. And yeah, like you're saying, it's definitely important to use a reversal if you have one. Like, even if it gets baited, you got to use it a couple times at least, just to put the threat of it existing into the head of your opponent. Because the big power of a reversal isn't when it's necessarily being used, but it's also when they're baiting it and you just mash. Like, having a... are you familiar with Zambu, the Granblue player who basically
Yes.
just wins everything these days?
Yeah.
Shout outs to Jeff. One of the things he said before that's really stuck with me is when playing casuals after mashing in a really unsafe situation and someone making a joke about it, he said, I didn't DP 50 times not to mash here. And that's kind of the idea, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you need the DT with the fear of God in him at least a little bit, just so that you can get away with hitting more of the buttons, right?
Exactly. It's a kind of a proper balance you have to find, but it's certainly just a very strong tool that just showing that you're willing to do it can create so much more space for you.
Okay, dude, immediately, just like that, life is even. Rising Dawn hit her twice. Oh, but should be enough here to kill. Okay.
Good stuff. Set point for Slater.
Yeah, on set point already. Okay, smoked out the Ur. Yeah, couldn't quite to get the pickup. They were a little too far away. Might have just been able to get far slash into food, but I'm not totally sure.
It can be difficult to be exactly sure at that spacing.
Totally. Oh, big bait on the DP and the jumping burst block. Now, I gotta say, that is, unfortunately, that's too obvious of a time to burst a lot of the time. Like, when people assume if you do a DP with your burst that you're like, heh, they'll never see this coming. And like a lot of people are just gonna hard bait your burst. But look at this, Rising Dawn getting started. This should be the round. Nice.
Good stuff. Going into the last round, Slater very far ahead on burst meter. Probably gonna get it back here real soon. Dawn Rising is gonna want to keep the momentum here. Just because if they get knocked down, they're not going to get that burst back for a very long time.
Yeah, for sure.
And look at this life lead. They are real close to being able to even this up 1-1 if they're able to keep momentum. But this is how it starts.
It is, but okay, nice escape from the pressure there. I like Rising Dawn doing the jump back. Oh, boy. That's
versus out with this meter on Rising Dawn's side, but they are getting knocked down here.
No, this disc is gone. Nice, Rising Dawn ties it up 1-1.
Excellent, excellent Vapor Thrust.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's you either do Vapor Thrust RC there, or you just go full hog and do Ride the Lightning RC, right? Something is happening. You're not holding any more of this million pressure. You didn't work your butt off to have 100 tension to block. That is not in the cards.
Ride the Lightning RC is maybe the biggest "it's my turn" button in all of Guilty Gear Strive. If you want to spend 100 meter for it to be your turn and your name is Kyle Kiss, you have that option.
Yeah, 100%. Nice. I like the Rising Dawn has done two very smart adjustments, I think, in this set. One, they've been doing a lot more air-to-air JS, which is fantastic for just controlling the airspace as Kai. But they've also been doing on defense a lot more fuzzy jumping instead of just hitting buttons, which I like because they were getting smoked before. Okay, gets away with the Vapor.
Such a good adaptation.
Because now the onus is on Slater.
Ooh!
You gotta burst. You gotta burst unless you want to die.
Yeah.
Oh, 50 meter to control the neutral. Going towards the corner?
So good.
Not quite.
Going for the set play. I like that a lot. They recognized that the micro dash probably wouldn't connect and just committed to the set play. And they're going to take the round. They're up. What a comeback. They are up on set point now.
What was fuzzy? Give me 20 minutes. I can explain. As in, that's the amount of time I need. Not really, but give me 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, the double overhead.
overhead.
Okay, breaking the wall. Rising Dawn is doing fantastic. They have really been adapting and fighting this out. Too far away from the 2H. I wonder if that was supposed to be something. Yeah. Trying to control the airspace. Look at this. It's so simple, right? From Rising Dawn. Oh,
nice.
Nice first timing.
Bursting wants to maintain the momentum.
Yeah, and that was a good adjustment from Rising Dawn there to burst a little bit later. No kill.
Oh, dropped combo. This could be huge.
Oh. The 50-meter hair car, and you know she was flying in overhead Mach 9 after.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, last round, this is double Luigi, as we say.
Walks forward out of the disc, gets counter hit, trying to press. Wall break.
Unfortunate. I almost wonder if they should have just gone for 6P or something. Oh.
It's a stressful situation to be in. Sometimes it just comes down to what's your mash button and your muscle memory.
Unfortunately, getting clipped by the overhead there. Guess for a tournament. Oh, no. Ah, the throw work.
I
thought
doesn't
he
RC it, though. Gives Dawn Rising another chance, and they're able to burst out.
Hold on. He's got 50 meter in a dream. Almost. Oh. The big perfect from Slater. They are going to take it over Rising Dawn, but damn, that was close. And I think, like, somebody pointed out earlier, like, their Celestial. I'm pretty sure I said, like, it's fine to enter because they've never won before. So, like, this is, once you're in and you've played in these tournaments and you've not placed in top 3, I'm a lot more okay with you entering week over week. Just because, you know, you haven't had a shot. It almost feels bad, right, to, like, shoot someone down because off camera for 1 second they trained and they're just like, I think I'm a little too strong. And it's like, you're right. Sorry, buddy. You'll never win a beginner cup in your life. Yeah, they never even made top 8. Thank you. Tillian is, for the record, the keeper of all the lore and the data. They know everything. Slater said they got lucky yesterday and that they got beat up in Celestial. That's how it goes. That's why we don't go by Celestial anymore. It's too weird of a definition.
Celestial is, did you get one good win streak one time?
Yeah.
Is essentially what Celestial measures.
Exactly. Okay, so real quick, let's try to explain fuzzy. This is the Bones definition of fuzzy for you in 1 minute or less. There's 2 different definitions of fuzzy. We use them very interchangeably, but you should know there are 2 different ones. One is the mix-up where you hit a guy, and then they go, do I have to block high or low? And you do it in a way so your jump-in will still hit their dumbass. So, like, they block standing, and then you just jump and do another jump-in rising up, and it hits him in, like, the neck, right? That's one fuzzy. They have to block that high. The other fuzzy is when you do literally anything, as usually on defense, that is like, it could be this or that, right? So a good example, say you're not sure if someone is going to do an airtight block string that lasts for 2 seconds, like they're going to do Kai 2K 2D, or they're just going to do 2K, right? If you block that 2K, and then, theoretically, you input, like, backdash and then down back again, if they just did 2K 2D, nothing happens, right? You're chilling. You're hanging out. Nothing's different. If they just did 2K, you'll backdash because they weren't blocking nothing anymore. Does that make sense? Those are usually the 2 different definitions of fuzzy. And then it gets confusing.
If you really, really want to take it to a fine point, though, because fuzzy has become so nebulous, it can also kind of just be summed up at this point is a fuzzy situation is a situation where 2 things are kind of happening at once. And that's just kind of where people slap fuzzy as an adjective in front of stuff. So, like, if you're blocking in a way where you block and you kind of go high-low real fast, that's a fuzzy block. If you go from up back to back in the middle of a block string, that's a fuzzy jump.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when people say fuzzy, what they really mean is you're going for 2 different things at once and hoping the game chooses the correct thing.
Yes. How is fuzzy separate from an OS? It's not.
a lot of fuzzy blocking is an OS.
Yeah.
It's like OS can just mean more than just fuzzy.
OS
whatever.
is kind of a broader term. It can be
Like
different stuff.
A safe jump is technically an option select, right? And you're not like trying to do 2 things at once. You're just doing the jump in and it catches both things. An option select is anything where you do the thing and then you get the best outcome no matter what your opponent did.
Yeah. Okay, I lost you on the backdash part. Let me do a different example. Say you're blocking, right? Soul is right in your face, you're just blocking. And he does like 4 2Ps in a row, right? He just goes, he's gatling into your butt, right? And you start mashing 2P back. Your 2P won't come out unless he stops, right? Because he's just mashing it. You'll either be blocking and not able to do a 2P because you're busy, or you'll do it after. Anyway, it's very hard to describe a fuzzy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's hard to describe fuzzies because people just call everything fuzzy.
Yeah. Anyway, this is going to be balsamo sauce going up against good old Minimatt, good old Eno versus, like...
Balsamic vinegar versus mac and cheese.
Hell
what
yeah.
What a hungry match.
Whoa, did you see that clash?
Well, that was sick. Guilty Gear is such a fun game to watch. Like, the presentation of Strive is truly great.
Bro, was that a fast PRC into a low off that Kabari?
That was slick. Good confirmation there from Minimatt. Getting grabbed, though. This can be huge.
Didn't tie him up. Just, okay, 5S into Kabari, but there was no RC on the, not Kabari, that's not the right word. 5S into the, ah!
Nice grab. Good knowledge.
Oh, hit by the tatami. Bro, Balsamo went straight gamer mode at the end there.
That was sick. For those who in chat who don't know, there are 2 different versions of that move Eno just did where she slides across the ground. One of them is plus on block but throwable on the way in, and the other is minus on block but you can't throw it. So having the situational awareness to recognize which one was happening and get that grab was so good.
Minimatt, I've got bad news. Your intel is outdated, old man. That's not plus on block anymore.
It's not?
They nerfed it.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I'll ready the wheelchair for you.
Oh, no. Send me to the retirement home.
Hate stroke fans in shambles. Okay, Minimatt's got a chance here, though. Big overhead. Nice. Super. Oh, that had to be super. No, now you got to play neutral against Bike, and nobody wants to do that.
Nice. One more mix-up. Good trade.
Is a node both a high and a low? No, but it should be. It's just a mid.
You know, when Eno comes flying at you under the node, it feels like it's both a high and a low.
Mm. Oh, no. No conversion off a counter hit. That was juicy. That could have easily been death. Wow, the air-to-air worked, but Lemmy not quite able to get started. Big 6P though. No,
Ooh,
missed the Yo Johnson.
The TK Carly Rae Jepsen.
Dude, I can't believe it. She just put out a new album and everything.
Yeah, this is product placement.
Oh, wow, that was actually a punish on the 2H. 2H is kind of risky in this matchup because if Eno happens to be flying at the time, it's not hitting nothing. Brother!
Gun loaded, gun activated.
Brother. That's just all I tried to do was an HCL.
Please, a crumb of neutral, I beg you.
Please, a crumb of neutral.
That gun is so good. It's an incredible super.
It is, yeah. For the record, despite everything Minimatt and I said when it comes to, like, fuzzies sound really complicated when you explain them, I'm gonna spoil something, though. You almost certainly do it without thinking. Like, it's not one of those F fighting game concepts that, like, is alien unless you do it. You probably do it, you just don't recognize that you're doing it and have a word for it yet.
Yeah, it truly the problem is it's been used in so many contexts at this point that describing it is impossible because it's become largely meaningless.
Yes,
but
exactly.
Doing quote-unquote fuzzy defense or like fuzzy overheads or whatever is something that's much more intuitive to do than it is to try to explain.
Exactly. Now, yeah, the mix-up type of fuzzy, like, I always just say, hey, have you ever seen Brawly in DBZ? Could you imagine that guy trying to block a jump in on the way up? It doesn't happen. he gets hit anyway. Okay, dude, they're letting the intros rock. They're all about it. You know Basalmo is beating their chest like Donkey Kong right now, as all Biken players do. Oh, no! Got the Ozanson that time.
Burst.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. It's a Yozanson there is a guaranteed burst point without meter on the side of Biken. Choosing guaranteed burst points, especially in a game where I couldn't even finish the sentence and the round is over. That was incredible.
Will Biken's team have a chance to start?
Alright, set play. Good mash out.
That must have been a mistake. That JK was minus 100 on block. She was so high up.
Yeah. If I had to put money on it, it was probably supposed to be Tatami.
Oh, nice block! Oh, help. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Guess for your life here, Lemmy. What you got? You know that's something? Super. Take some plus frames to the trouble. Okay. Nice! Oh, I thought they baited that. I thought they baited that so hard.
I like this a lot. Lemmy not willing to use Chemical Love just because of the fear of gun is in them.
There it is, but Basalmo's got another clip. You gotta watch out.
The bullet is loaded. The firework is there.
Chip is becoming a huge concern. Clash! Ah!
Okay, let's go. Draw. That draw is, in fact, a victory for the player who was at 1 heart up there, though. As they say, we take those.
We do take those. Holy smokes, yeah. Now it's tied up with that. Dude, you know Lemmy is freaking out about that.
Yeah. But, you know, Basalmo right back into it. Nerves of steel, ready to pick it up. And just look at this life lead.
Oh, no. Oh, God, the frame traps help. Lemmy has... Oh. She didn't do the cool Yozanson. I think they just died from the tatami, so they didn't do it. They just got donked by a tatami mat and died.
I saw the counter hit pop up, so they were doing something.
Also, somebody said yipes when I screamed. First of all, I resent that. Second of all, if you've not been next to yipes when Yipes screams on commentary, I promise that was not close. Yipes yells, like, with all of his lungs. I did a little, like, ah! Like, Yipes is so loud when he screams.
Yipes is quite literally built different.
Yes. Dude, I don't know how he does it.
I feel like for a lot of commentators who, like, start to really get into it, one of the... And it's not everyone, but there are definitely, you know, hype commentators, informational commentators, etc. And for a lot of hype commentators, one of the first hard lessons to learn in commentary is that nobody else will ever be Yipes.
No. He's the only one. Yeah. It is like, it's kind of a commentator trap, like, but a lot of people will tell you, and I think it's generally good advice. This is for anybody who's ever wanted to do commentary for fighting games or anything like that. Like, people often tell you if you don't know where to start, like, imitate somebody first, and then from there, branch out and try to find your own voice. Except Yipes. You're not allowed to, don't do it. Anybody else.
It's a path with no victory condition.
No, it's either people will be like, you're not fucking Yipes, or like there's nowhere to mutate it to be yourself. It's just you're trying to be Yipes. But yeah, like imitation is, I think, a very good way to kind of get started. I got told when I first started doing commentary, everybody was just like, yeah, I mean, you know, now I think you're getting better and you're finding your own thing, because you were just Say Jam at first. And I'm like, you know what? I tried. Like, we're trying out here. Anyway, enough about me. That has nothing to do with anything. We already got our next match coming up here. Another one? Is this another Bike and Eno match?
Yo, let's go.
Lemmy, that was GG's. You played great, man. You feel happy for yourself. This is going to be, oh boy, the Scrungle. Scrungle Gungle against Baps? This is, holy shit, dude. What are these names?
Let's go. We've taken 2 random names out of a community Discord, picked them out of a hat, and made them fight each other here on stream.
So Baps is actually a Beginner Cup Classic. They've made it to top 8 before, they've never been able to win, and they've unfortunately kind of had a dry series of tournaments where they've been kind of knocked out relatively early. So Baps, if nothing else, they've got something to prove, and they're here to prove it. Ooh, they just got backed.
Damage. Yeah. You want to make an explosive start? You want to send a message? That's how you do it.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. Okay, Scrungle trying. Oh my god, dude, Baps! Somebody, he drank a whole bottle of Mountain Dew before this tournament! Oh. What do you mean? They are nice on it. Out. Okay, YRC, they're gonna get started here, but this does mean that Baps is gonna be they're gonna be bereft of meter for quite a while.
I like the choice. In a holistic sense, they have had the momentum since this match started.
Yeah.
And just spending that 50 meter to say, no, my turn hasn't ended yet, I'm still the aggressor, is such a power move in that sort of situation, and it really worked out for him.
Yeah, dude, that is double Bapsed up on a Tuesday. That Baps is looking hot tonight. That was not close, unfortunately. They are, unfortunately, good old Scrungle here has really got to make something happen, because all of their neutral decisions have been not soft called out by Baps, hard called out, like air dashing in from across the entire screen to say stop jumping.
Baps is ready.
Oh my god! Behind the back.
Yeah. All right, Scrungle's getting something started here.
The Scrungle is getting the gungle.
Scrungle is hitting Baps with unique Scrungle-only pressure situations, non-scrungable tokens, if you will.
Yeah, the Scrungle is attached to the Dill Sack through some sort of... Oh, okay! Gonna be able to get the moves over here. Is this dead?
Not quite.
Okay. Bro would kill here, though. Backing off. BRC? Wow! That was almost a punish to that Tatami. They were 6-8.
Oh! Nice. PRC back. Hard to punish effectively with Eno, though, just because of how her dash works. And that's going to kill. That's so tragic.
Oh, shit. Scrungle Gaming?
Scrungle Gaming.
Okay. Get able to get started here with the HCL. Okay, so I like Scrungle has actually been approaching much higher, specifically to stop Baps IADing in, or, just, forward dashing in, which is basically an IAD. Forward dashing in and air throwing. Scrungle has been going so much higher explicitly to stop it, and it's actually working really well.
Extremely, extremely good adaptation. Ooh, but the offense is starting. Baps showed us last time that when they are on the offensive, it is a nightmare to deal with.
Yeah, note. Oh, I didn't even know the note was still there. Hitting Biking in the back.
A secret note.
Cross
up the Ozanson again.
Yeah, tie her up. What you got for Mix? Oh, no, the Ozanson wasn't there. Just got top of the screen JS, the classic. Okay, gets a scoop.
Counter hit. Going for the reset. Crap.
Or was it gonna be Oh, okay, wait,
Oh,
I
this
think
is
she
gonna
recovered.
connect. Did they have the meter?
Ow.
No, they didn't. Wait, I actually think they couldn't have even RC'd it. It was too close.
No, yeah, I think they were too close. That was basically a reversal. Oh, backdash, but didn't get the punish. Ah, the clash!
Oh, no.
Oh my god, Scrungle.
Scrunging it back to 1-1.
Dude, I can't believe they got in there with the Scrunk. Also, I'd like to shout out what Flame Octopus said in chat earlier, which is trying to imitate Yipes is like trying to... What is the exact verbiage here? Hold on. Trying to imitate Yipes is like starting out, like trying to cover Bohemian Rhapsody as a high school garage band. True.
That's a really good way of putting it.
You can't do that. Why? Okay. At first, I thought it was a joke with, like, you know, Baps using the Pokey emotes all the time. Why are there so many of you with Pokey emotes who are rooting for Baps? Where did you... First, also, don't say destroy that Scrungussie. Stop it. Knock it off.
No, they put it in chat. They put it in chat, but you were the one who has breathed life into it. You've spoken the evil into this world.
All right, it's tied up 1-1 right now. Baps versus the Scrungle. I gotta say, Scrungle really turned around.
The Scrungle has really turned here. All right, and letting the intros rock.
They are indeed. Oh, wait. Are these aren't Pokey? Oh, this is a different Pokey. I thought these were Pokey, our Lord and Savior that owns the Evo. This is a different Pokey. I have no idea who this is.
You got hit by the fuzzy Pokey mix-up.
Yeah, exactly.
As they call it.
That's a fuzzy. For those of you who were asking earlier, that's a fuzzy. Oh shit, gets a throw here. Nice, the overheads. Oh man, the stroke on in. Those strokes are relatively almost riskier now. Didn't get the super. That's so unfortunate. I think it would have killed.
But this life lead's so big. No goes away. Man, throwing a projectile that you set play with and it goes away when you get hit could not be me, says Gold Lewis player.
I am shocked that Baps did not super there. The 2H.
Oh wow, 2H!
Who 2H is there? Are you high?
That was the Scrungle Gungle.
That is the copyrighted. Dude, the Johnson from behind the back. Okay, Baps is they're down on their last legs here.
Big damage. Meterless too.
Oh, was the YRC blocked? I did not realize. I'm sorry. That is my bad. They weren't doing nothing. This is a hard bait. No, they weren't doing
counter
something.
hit. It was probably grab startup.
I thought they were big chillin'. I've been wrong on commentary twice in a row, everybody. I'm sorry. My name is Besmirched. My grandchildren are going to be grandchildren lawyers. I'm destroyed.
The commentary council will be at your domicile soon. Take away your microphone.
But it is a double Luigi now between the Scrungle and the Baps.
You can't just say a sentence like that.
SGC commentary is very easy to follow.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Oh, there it is! And once again, Cross-Up Johansson has hit, I think, like 4 for 4.
Yeah, ooh, she was pulling out the gat, but she got thrown? Or is that parry? I actually didn't know.
Grab again, and
Nice.
OTG will finish it off so close. What a set.
Baps! Baps! Make some noise in the chat, everybody. Your Lord and Savior, the Baps. Oh, that was
Just
the Bari?
at the very end there, they scrungled when they should have gungled.
Classic mistake. We've all been there. Dude, am I crazy though? The start of that kind of looks like Biken's like reaching for a gun, right? Like I think she was doing Kabari, but it really looks like she was like reaching in the pocket. It was like, I thought she got thrown out of it, but GG's to Baps. They're moving on here, and like I said, Baps has got stuff to prove for sure. Next up is gonna be Burst Dragon. This is interesting. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm horribly wrong, I believe Burst Dragon was playing Chip last week, and they were looking very strong, but they just kind of drowned in pools, I think is what happened. And I could be horribly wrong there, but like, we saw them on stream, and we were like, holy shit, this Burst Dragon guy is looking so strong, and then they just like died off camera, and it was like, what happened?
You know, they've had a week to figure out what's going on, and they are back here with Chip.
They should be playing the big Chip. Oh, spoilers, you know already. They're not looking at the screen yet, Minimatt. That looks like you're just a psychic.
Yes, I'm receiving it right now in my parietal lobe that they will be playing ship. I am expecting it.
I know this because I am a big giant brain guy. Don't look at the tabs I have open with the bracket.
Yeah, that's right, ladies. I work out at the library. May have heard of it.
All right, First Dragon versus Nazmir. They're playing Guilty Goon is also the name. You got Jacko on screen. Jacko got big buffed in the last patch, and I'll be honest, I haven't kept up with a single change. I just know she's better.
Jacko, like, God, it's just, I can't think of a specific change either, to be perfectly honest. I've just played against the character and noticed it's a lot more difficult to deal with than it was in the previous match.
Has minions on round start? That sounds like that, you know, I appreciate Tavani giving me the little sound bite there.
That's probably why.
That's a big change.
She starts the round as a character now.
Oh no, the double Sakugan looking like 1.0? Yeah. You have to expect the extension there into Bonsai, just because once they've got 50 meter, it's like there's no reason not to.
It sets up some cool mix-ups. If it hits, it's party time.
Yeah. Oh, kicked in the face there. Lost the minions. Whoa. I'm sorry if you can hear the Miter's motorcycle out there. That is me. I'm revving my hog out of sheer excitement for how good this match is. Command grab. Jacko is kind of made of paper. She cannot be eating those command grabs and stuff. That burst, that must have been the change in the patch where the bursts go a lot lower than they used to, because she was so high up. But unfortunately, gonna get the wall over here. Burst Dragon. Nice.
Dominating game one.
Yeah. The guard command also does damage when you swing into it. Whoa. She's got the spicy keychain minions. Does anybody know what that is? Does anybody know
Jacko,
what that is?
my sister, how dare you give me the spicy keychain?
How dare you?
I thought you were baking cookies, but you were warming up your minions in the oven to give me the spicy keychain.
I've got a good spicy keychain story that I'll tell right after this match.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
That's very important. But all right, big 1-0. The more you watch Jacko, the more you see Venom. Dude, I'll be honest, I think the thing that's most defining about Venom to me are not the pool balls, it's his horseshit other things, like heavy mad
like
struggle and 2D.
6P.
Yeah, like 6P, 2D, and heavy mad struggle and 6H. That's Venom. The pool balls are around that.
Shoutouts to 2S for being maybe the best round start button in Zerd.
In video games. Oh, nice anti-air.
Oh, getting the minions into the corner is always so big. It's great to just burst in a situation like that when it's a committal move and you can clear some minions and get out of the corner. Huge burst value.
Yeah, for sure. That is some bang for your buckaroony. Dude, the big 2P.
Counter hit.
Guard did not get tricked by the spicy keychain. Command grab.
Ooh, meaty. Honest Midge Chip, they call him.
No!
You're trying to grab? I'll show you a grab.
Ow. That would have killed you like a whole chip ago.
That super does so much damage.
That minion setup is kind of mean because the minion covers the ground and her, I think that's her 6S, right? The big shot put looking move. Is that about right? Or is that her 6H?
I think that's her 6H.
Okay, one of those. You know the one I'm talking about, chat. The more it's 6H, okay. Yeah, like when you 6H the minion like that and it just goes up at an angle and the minion kind of just goes straight at him, that's like double coverage. No, could he have super there? I don't think so, right?
I'm not sure on that particular chip route. Oh, this connects now because it got buffed like.
Oh my god, he died!
Chip game. This is actually chip gaming. Like, you know, when Kyle does something cool and runs up and throws you, that's Kyle gaming. When Gold Lewis opens you up, that's Gold Lewis gaming. But when Chip gets hit by a jab and super and dies from 80%, that's chip gaming.
I like Glumbear and just saying, yeah, comma. That's the same. You don't need any more of that sentence. Just, yeah, comma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that super does ridiculous damage. That wasn't even at the wall either. At the wall, it does so much. It's like unbelievable now.
It does a billion damage and then the wall breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
That super was so terrible when they first put Jacko into the game, too.
Dude, that was bold from Burst Dragon. They had the standoff there. Both of them were just down backing. And they just jumped at her. That's like a Venus flytrap moment. That's exactly what she wants. But despite that, Burst Dragon getting it going in the corner here. Big super.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Low damage, because that's just how it is sometimes when you have all that proration.
I'm betting Bonsai trade. Okay. Living. Oh, Sakurai
Nice.
Nice. Sensei had rare footage.
Yeah, they nerfed J2K so much. You can now anti-air it. It's beautiful. Not even in this patch, but I remember the dark days of that move just being a ballistic missile from the top of the screen.
Oh no, that must have been a mistake there. Just a full screen 5D. Minions getting kicked around. Looks like Nazmir, I think they might be getting a little nervous. They're kind of struggle busting a little bit here in the neutral, but gets a hit.
Ooh.
Takes a burst.
Got the burst down.
Oh, bro! The foozies?
Goodbye.
Yeah, we play a little footsies here, chat. Can you tell?
Nice conversion.
Yeah, fortunately, up Alpha Blade missed.
Punish.
Yeah, nothing behind it. Running away with the kid like it's Wario Land.
Don't you talk to me or my son ever again.
Bonsai. Okay, I like Nazmir. You know? Oh my
The
god.
whiff punish so nice they did it twice. That's gonna kill.
Burst Dragon. Holy smokes. They are a super gamer. Yeah, Crouching Idiot was the one who did that super about 100 times, for sure. Burst Dragon there is going to take it big 2-1. Nazmir is going to move down to the loser side, but looking pretty good. I will say, Nazmir, if you're wondering, like, are there any Jacko players who can kind of give me some gamer tips? Dusty hangs out in the Hoop Squad Discord, and I think almost made top 8 at CEO last weekend. I think they were top, like, they placed like 17th or something. They're a phenomenal player, and they're always there just hanging out. So if you ever wanted somebody, and Ifel is also, Dusty was 25th, okay. If you ever wanted, they're hanging around. I know Jacko's a weird character. They're stronger now for sure. But they still, I think, considering the rest of the Strive roster, they're kind of strange.
Yeah, they're a lab character, and they also have to work very hard to get to their victory condition, and you have to spend a lot of time learning stuff to get to their victory condition. And there's some characters where you have to do a lot less work to get arguably a lot better rewards. But all of that said, Jacko is a pretty sick character. He's very, very unique. And you're not going to get the stuff you get from Jacko playing basically any other character in the cast.
No, not at all. But yeah, GG's to both you people. Okay, so y'all want to hear my spicy keychain story real quick? So for those of you who don't know,
please.
It's an old meme. I can pull up later. I can set it around. But like, I was playing D&D the first time I ever played D&D, right? And my friend had played D&D a lot. He was our DM, and he was taking it relatively serious, right? Like, he was trying his best to build atmosphere and do it. And we're fighting a bunch of orcs, and my one friend who's playing a bard uses heat metal on an orc, right? On his sword. And if you don't know, heat metal is just you roll a d4 and it does that much damage. They can't avoid it if they're holding the weapon, right? And he rolls a 1, and he's like, 1. And the orc died, right? My DM is just sitting there like, how the fuck did he die from that, right? How does that make sense?
Spicy keychain.
And so he just goes, like, we're all sitting there, like, waiting for him to tell us what happened. And he's like, the orc goes, ah! And dies. And we're like, holy shit, we hit it with the spicy keychain. Like, it was so funny. Like, it's just, how does he die from that? That's just, you can't describe that as a DM in any serious way.
Hand too hot.
Hand too hot. Hit him with the old spicy keychain. And we have our next players here already queued up and ready.
We got Sprungle again?
Not Scrungle yet. That's going to be Balsamo Sauce, which is a lot of strong names tonight.
I thought I saw Scrungle in the room. I never miss a Scrungle. Solid bones, you'll never catch me missing a Scrungle.
You know what's funny? There's the whole meme of Scrungles, and in Monster Hunter Rise, the 2 new monsters they added, like the endgame fellas, they both got Scrungles. It's just what they have. Like, they are the Scrungle meme. So whenever I'm fighting him, I'm always just like, yeah, you gotta hit him in the Scrungle. It's what you do. And some people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's a Scrungle.
Oh, there he is. There's my guy, Gold Lewis Dickinson, here on the screen.
Yeah, this is the right one. What I mean with the Scrungle, I can, like, find it and post it. Give me a sec. This should be the Balsamo Sauce Bike. Dude, all Biken players let the intro rock, and they're just like, damn, I'm cool. Meanwhile, Gold Lewis just rolls up and is like, I got a big coffin.
Now, this matchup, I think it's Gold Lewis favored probably in this match.
You think so?
I do. Thunderbird is really dumb, and a set play projectile is very, very good against a character whose only meterless reversal is a parry.
Yeah, and there you saw the big 6P buff. It now, like, dude, he is reaching for those chicken tendies. It is,
yeah,
like,
that
full
button
screen.
is good now. The alien's hungry.
Oh, no.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You never have to respect the parry at all. And Gold Lewis with unfettered offense is one of the scariest characters in the game.
Yeah, as you say that, round is already over. Basama Sauce didn't even have a chance to use the burst. This time, round start 2K.
Let's go. Pressure.
Okay, pressure in, pressure in. How is Gert gonna escape? Will we see a 2P? Oh, just get JD, also respectable answer. I think that was a miss Behemoth, probably.
You gotta kind of be respectful against spike and pressure. Gold Lewis's buttons, nice.
Dude, that was a Kai player run all the way downtown.
Biken's on the screen, but all I'm seeing is Kyle Gaming.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, we already had Kai Gaming so much last week with Kai. We don't need it again this week. We're over it. Gert is on chip health, forced to FD here for dear life. Okay, dude. Dun, 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 dun.
Gold Lewis has a good JS, but Biken JS might be the most JS of every JS.
Yeah, that is J period capital S.
You look up JS in the dictionary, and there is a picture of Biken doing that button.
Dude, that JS is putting in work. Gert, unfortunately, kind of getting smoked air to air with it.
Ooh. Burst comes out.
Yo, Zonson on the way down? Yeah, I don't really know if Gert had any phenomenal answers there.
Yeah, I think a delayed 6P is what you're kind of looking for there. But it's such a hard call to make.
Yeah.
All right, what's the mix-up? Goes for the low.
So, Gert is in love with this orb, and I don't blame him. I don't... Dude, dash cancel
Oh,
it!
no! I think they must have missed the Kara Behemoth.
Yeah, you have to assume that's what it was. Gert has 50 meter. They've got a chance here if they can get the YRC or something to get it started. They
This is death. So close. What a game one.
Oh,
Great stuff by Basama.
dude.
Vinegar.
There's some balsama sauce in my Gert. We got to figure this out. It's a big one. For those of you who don't know-
Waiter,
yeah.
I have a problem.
You make it sound like it's like a hoity-toity thing. It's like, hey, I ordered a yogurt. You put balsamic vinaigrette in it. That's not good. That's not like a waiter.
Waiter.
There's a problem. But Balsama's looking good. For those of you who don't know, Gert is a beginner club classes. He played with us in the Dunkin' Donuts in the Street Fighter beginner brackets. They are an old name. Nice.
Or slash. That button did not connect round start before. Thank you, Daisuke.
Appreciate it, Daisuke.
Thanks for the step forward, partner.
I'll use it irresponsibly and with vengeance. RC forward, this is so bad for Balsamo.
It's so scary.
Unfortunately, a lot of these behemoths are turning into 6Hs, which even if you get the behemoth after, it kind of sucks, right? Because that means you're getting pushed out so far that you get so much less pressure off your behemoths.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal. It's a lot better in this patch than it was before because
dude, you
6H
burst?
Forward gun.
They burst?
Uh-oh.
Who do you think you are, John Dragon Quest? You think you're the main character out here, the hero of all time?
Hero burst. Big patience from Gert. I understand why, against Spike in particular, Gold Lewis 2P actually doesn't really favorably answer the post-Kabari situation. Like, that's the best you get, is a trade counter hit. So I do respect the defense from Gert here, but they can't keep going forever.
Dude, I respect them not tying up Gold Lewis, because I wonder how many behemoths you can land on someone if they're tied up.
You can just get, like, close slash upwards behemoth, close slash whatever, anywhere on the screen. It's awesome to get tied to a Viking.
Balsama's not letting it happen, though. They're only one round away here from knocking Gert down into the loser's side. 6P hit on the ground. Always awkward when that happens. It's like, sorry, I didn't mean for that to...
Nice grab.
What's the next?
Safe jump.
Super? No, it doesn't have it.
Ooh, no.
Brother!
Thank you, Daisuke!
Brother!
That is going to move us on to the next
The chicken
game.
tendies from behind the back? What do you
That
mean?
one's cracked now. They decided it should be good.
It reminds me of the, I don't know how many of you know anything about Street Fighter 4, but in Street Fighter 4, Rufus's crouching heavy punch was no shit full screen. It was a full screen poke. And Rufus just reached over and punched. It was a very stupid looking move. And everyone always called it the grab the popcorn, right? Because he's kind of a man of size. He kind of liked the food. So it's like, you know, he's reaching over, getting on in there. And that's like what Gold Lewis 6P is now. He's reaching on over for it. It's crazy.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Not quite crazy enough, though.
Oh my god, the double Yozansen? Okay, did not get the grab.
Ooh, 2K.
Oh no. Oh god, the
Overhead.
chip is getting so big. No Behemoth? Okay, super late Behemoth.
Go
Help
for
to
the
mid.
frame trap, maybe, and there he is. The fan fiction orb, but the move designed by a committee with only Gold Lewis players.
Yeah, oh dude, the risk is so crankle, it won't even matter because if they get hit at all, Balsamo's just dead anyway. Full extension with the RC. Bro, we gotta see it. Okay, Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic fan fiction? Okay.
Right.
No Behemoth again. The gun
nice
gets
JS.
stuffed by the JS. Balsamo's one game away.
Basalmo is getting such good mileage from using that JS.
Help, help. The double Yozansen. That's the buff Yozansen right there.
Oh no, that's kind of what I was talking about before. Is it's really hard for Gold Lewis to like directly challenge in some biking situations. You kind of have to FD her out a bit and do a lot of fuzzy jumping.
Nice,
Got
got
them
the
once again.
got the back scratcher. Gert's got a chance. No, the 6P didn't make shit up that time. It didn't hit nothing. Oh no, the frame trap just like that. Balsamo is gonna take it over. 2-1.
Great match from both players. Basalmo has made those big adaptations at neutral. Figured out, like, you know, Gert's going in a lot, making very proactive choices at neutral, and JS kind of with that extended hitbox is very good at sniping a lot of that stuff, and just leverage that into such solid offense.
Yeah. Also, real quick, important piece of address here, everybody. Nemesis, who we saw in the bracket earlier, they had a deregister because, and they're saying, unfortunately, due to a lung cancer diagnosis, Nemesis has been a big homie hanging around. First of all, everyone please give Nemesis some love. They are GG_Nemesis. Please hit him with some heart emojis or something.
Yeah, holy crap.
That is Big Sucko. Nemesis, I hope everything is all right. I hope you can get through it. I've known people who have fought it and won, so I know that you can do this. You're a hard fighter here, and, you know, you're in our thoughts. Keep it chilling. Keep us posted on how it's going, bud.
Best wishes, absolutely.
Yeah, best wishes, buddy. You got this. Be strong. That being said, you know, all we can do at this moment in time, on top of showing you all our love and support, is just keep big gaming. That's all we know how to do. That's all we can do. And we're getting in. I see a Giovanna on screen. I think this is going to be Mighty Dubs.
Is this Dubs? Shoutouts to Dubs. I know Dubs. Very cool guy.
I'm a big fan. Oh, shit. It's going to be Slater and Mighty Dubs. All right. We do got a good match here. So Mighty Dubs is indeed the homie. They're a wonderful person.
Absolutely.
Slater and Mighty Dubs, everybody. This should be good because Slater is hella good and Dubs is hella good.
Yeah, this is going to be a match.
Yeah.
For sure.
And some violence for to go. Somebody said earlier that they were like, I'm so sad that you couldn't see my, like, horrible Giovanna skin. And I'm like, thank God. You know, I'm sad to hear it, but holy shit, dude. I would be so sad.
No, it has to be this way. It has to be this way.
Standing here, I realized, dude, the Far S. That was unfortunate. If only, like, the middle hit of Far S hits from Giovanna, it's like -1 on hit. Like, it is so not plus.
It's a tragedy. Speaking of not plus, that was one of the bigger changes to Giovanni. Is like we saw that right there. The flip kick is no longer plus. Slater was able to mash out, get their offense started. So Rose in that exact situation, by the way, I labbed that a bit. I think you can actually throw punish Milia 100% of the time there. Like she has to. She might be able to hard call it out by jumping, but if you ever block a Rose in that situation, just grab her.
Flip kick is -5. That's actually more minus than I thought it was. I just knew they made it minus, but that's pretty big difference.
Yeah, it was a huge nerf.
Yeah.
Went from plus on block to jab punishable.
Yeah. Although it does kind of get what you were saying earlier, right? Where it's like, it's a move where theoretically you should be punishing her for doing it, like, on reaction to seeing it. So, like, it is one of those things that I think falls off a little bit more, like, at higher levels when you're really focused on it.
Right. Exactly. But I understand why they made the change. Oh, big anti-air.
Brother, what was that Mario World platforming on over? They double jumped straight over her head into the super?
Yeehaw!
Brother, that was where we fighting, on the donut plains?
Wall break is just jumping through a Mario painting in this round.
Has anybody made that as a meme yet? You go through the wall and just like, shh,
Bomb battlefield. I wish. 2K. It's so innocuous with Milia. Sometimes you just get clipped by a single 2K, and then this is just happening to you.
That mix-up sucks, because she does hair car, right? Which is a low. Boo. But then, even if you block it, she fast RCs into a high, and it's like double boo. Winger? Oh, shit. Rare footage of Winger actually being a super.
Secret footage of Winger not sucking.
Slater. Gonna take the big first one there. Mighty Dubs. Gonna have to make a comeback, but they were looking pretty good. Specifically, like, that DP from the run-up full screen is what you want to see, right? That's kind of how you put the Fear of God in Milia, just kind of, like, jumping up and just kind of moving back and forth in the air rapidly, right? Why does Winger suck? So, its hitbox is kind of like a straight vertical 1-pixel line, which isn't ideal.
It's also, like, one of the most punishable supers in the game, too, with the way it functions. You can get like really weird Winger-specific punishes.
It's also slow.
Yeah.
It's kind of the full package.
It does low damage, too.
Yeah.
So it's just, in every way a super can be bad, Winger is bad.
But it's what you got. You gotta use it.
Yeah, it's still an invincible reversal, and it wall breaks, so you gotta use it.
Getting the throw here, okay, Slater. But this is scary if you're Milia, right? Because, I mean, if Mighty Dubs is right, like, that DP could have just been it. Oh, wait, I think she's going through.
Big rest! It's gonna work!
Ow. Brother, she was already there. He had already set up camp in the air. He's got the propane grill and the hot dogs, and you met him up there?
Dubs is throwing a whole barbecue up there.
Or the July, baby, I'm anti-Iron.
4th of July, more like 6 of the P.
That sounds worse when you say it that way.
Yeah, it sounds way worse. Thankfully, this isn't being broadcast live or anything. That would be embarrassing.
Yeah, that would just be awful. But Slater gonna take this potentially the last round here.
Yeah.
Wow, the big 5Ps.
A little bit on the ropes. Really wants to win this round.
Dude, 5K totally stuffed by the Rose. Dubs is from UK? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
They are. That's why this is super funny.
Well, our golden rule is if the connection's good, no problems. It's only when the connection's bad that we might be like, hey, sorry, this is America focused. But it's working, it's working.
I like this. Slowing down the match. Patience.
Yeah, Dubs is very
Rare
low
car.
I don't know if Slater did much. He's just air dashing.
That's not gonna
Nothing. Punish. Okay, not enough. Oh. Now she was up in the sky with the propane
barbecue.
tank and the barbecue. She was ready. Slater is going to move on there over Mighty Dubs. Mighty Dubs, by the way, is a big homie. Not just a Minimatt, but they're
absolutely.
They drew some cute art last week of the stream. And, you know, I looked at their Twitter, and if you can believe it, I think their commissions are open. So, you know, you might have lost here, Mighty Dubs, and, you know, it's okay. We'll get them next time. You're just down in the loser's bracket. You're not going nowhere yet. But, you know, if you want some good-ass art, everybody, definitely hit him up. Big homie. Yeah, eyeball emoji, exactly. You might be bad luck. Dang it, Susie. How could you? Everyone always feels bad when they kick down the door and they're like, let's get, and then it's just like, it's like, sorry.
It's that Abe Simpson syndrome. Walk in, make a loop, put your hat down, make a loop, pick up your hat, you're out of there.
Dude, I stopped raiding Brian F because every time I raided Brian after our Wednesday tournaments, he would instantly lose an NLBC. Like, every time. It was like a 200-person raid, and Brian, like, I go in, I'm like, how's Brian? And he's just like, and I'm like, no. So I stopped.
Cursed bones.
I felt like I was cursing him. All right, and then believe it or not, everybody, we're already moving on to big top 8. So I'll tell you what, while we get our next
this tournament
match,
schmoves.
I'm telling you, man,
Oh my god, it's been 2 hours. It feels like it's been 20 minutes. I've been having
run a
such
tight
great
ship
time.
around here. Aside from the bit.
Thanks
of
for having me once again.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go grab some water for a minute. I'm just gonna go like stare at a wall really quick, Minimatt. If you also want to get up, everybody.
Me too. I'm gonna go look at the dust in the corner for a second. I'll be right back.
Absolutely. All right, everybody, we'll be back 2 minutes. Everyone, play cool. You're gonna stare at Shredder's Revenge? Dude, chat, I got a problem, which is that I've been playing the hell out of Neon White lately. We're not on camera, by the way, Minimatt. Don't worry, you're chilling. But I've been playing a lot of Neon White lately, which is a phenomenal game. I'm a huge fan. But, like, Sunbreak comes out in, like, 3 days. I gotta go. Like, we gotta pack this shit up. I gotta finish this thing.
Wait, Sunbreak is out in 3 days? That's too soon.
I know. It's my birthday, June 30th.
Oh, preemptive happy birthday. Put some happy birthdays in chat.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, by the way, I made a tweet.
-3 after them because it's in 3 days, right?
Yeah, right. For those of you who might be interested, I made a tweet about it, but I'm actually, for my birthday, on Friday night at 7 p.m. EST, I'm going to be doing a Kill Bill viewing in my Discord. Because it's one of my favorite movies, and it's like a tradition of mine to watch it or Redline every one of my birthdays. And this year I'm feeling Kill Bill. So if you're interested in attending the Bones Birthday Bash, check out my Twitter. I have a little tweet about it. But should be a good time. All right. I think we're almost ready to get back in. I see a Chip on stream. It's July 1st, yeah. I think it's going to be our first match of top 8. Are you ready? Thank you, Ryoto, for the happy early birthday. And also thank you to Lonnie and Captain Palindrome. Appreciate all of you. For the record, I appreciate all of you, as in, like, a lot of you are, even if I don't make a big deal about it on stream, like, I do recognize a lot of your names, like, people who been around. And I appreciate all of you, like, chilling out, hanging out with us, watching some sick tournaments. I hope they've been fun. I appreciate all of my consistent watchers. Y'all are wonderful. It's crazy. It's weird. You know, like, I don't think I've talked about this much in Minimatt, but I've only done commentary since quarantine, because it was kind of like the shit, I need something to do. You know, some of us did knitting or baking. I was like, I should stream video games, I guess. And it's really kind of like been surreal how it's like I got to do Comm Breaker last weekend. It's like, there's a little, we were role-playing being in a Dunkin' Donuts. Like, this was not a whole thing. Oh, I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? What did I do? Are you muted?
My mic was accidentally muted. It was me. I was the fool. Yeah, I was saying, your commentary's great.
Oh, well, glad
I'm having a great time commentating with you
you're
tonight.
You're also great, Minimatt. All the compliments to everybody. Okay, whenever our players are ready, we're good to go. We're not stalling much anymore. I think that's Burst Dragon. I think Burst Dragon is the horribly Dude, what is their avatar? They are like a vaporwave cyberpunk centaur zebra. Which is a combination of words that sounds like some machine learning Twitter bot.
Thank you very much, Daisuke Ishiwatari, for making sure that we had this wonderful lobby avatar system that everybody really wanted and was happy that development resources went towards.
Dude, I'm just like a knight. Like, I just picked the most boring possible thing. But, this is going to be max violence, y'all. This is going to be Slater, who, again, there's somebody in this bracket with something to prove. Going up against Burst and Shragan. That shit. Y'all ready? This is the first match of top 8, Minimatt.
Yeah, seeing both of these players run so far, this is like a huge first match for top 8.
Oh no! That was a big throw whiff, unfortunately.
Slater knocking him away with 5H. Going back to neutral here. The 2K is going to give Burst Dragon a chance to get things started.
Yeah, like that is the... Burst Dragon, I think, is struggling a little bit when Slater is just zip-zooming around the screen. Whenever Burst Dragon can land a little hit like that, no matter how small it seems in the moment, means Millie is on the ground for 1 second, and Burst Dragon can get started a little bit.
Yeah, taping this character's feet to the floor is a challenge numero uno in the Millia matchup. So anything you can do to get her out of the air is always good. Good jump out. S-disc, always a minus point for Millia.
This is a good song. I don't know what this is. Is there a nerd in the chat who knows what song this is? They're like, oh yeah, that's Soul's dad's theme from Guilty Gear Barsica. Like, yeah. Oh, wait, Winger? I don't know if he's there. Oh, no!
Chip's kind of like right above you. Oh, this is not going to work, and Millia is a character that's fast enough. Yeah. Burst had to come out there. What is the mix of Alpha Blade? One more?
Nice. The extension. Yeah, it's probably an Exert theme. People are finding out increasingly that Exert is like the dark spot in my brain for the Guilty Gear series, and I didn't play it. I was busy with college.
Yeah, I have my music turned off so I can listen to Gold Lewis theme looped 4,000 times. So unfortunately for me, I have no idea what's playing on screen right now.
I have my music off because I just listen to Weird Al's Albuquerque on loop for the entirety of me playing.
That's real gaming.
That's real. All right, Burst Dragon down a lot of life here, but didn't take the last round. Okay, Slater now on the back foot.
Oh, nice conversion. Just like that, life bar is pretty close to equal. It's gonna connect.
Caught her? What was she doing?
Oh, existing in the air.
Yeah, save on
nice patience.
Oh, the hair car actually anti-aired. She's so low, boy.
The anti-air car.
Ah, that was a big throw whip, dude. She was in the air for a minute.
Oh, this is so stressful. What a conversion. Burst comes out.
Burst works.
Any love tap is going to seal the round.
The 6K from full screen. You're a madman. Dude.
Oh, 2K to rule them all. With punishing the other 2K. The closest match I could have envisioned. But the first game is going to go.
Yeah, it was so the Slater there. It was so unfortunate because Sakugan kick was just a little wide, and it is not good on whiff. So, kind of being at that range, Millia's 2K is looking pretty cracked. You're gonna have to do something to try to squirrel away from it there.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation because Chip has a pretty good 2K.
Yeah,
and there's not a lot of characters who can beat him at his own game, kind of throwing it out as a neutral poke like that.
For sure.
But Millia certainly can.
Big fight. what a new counter hit combo that was.
Oh, counter hit.
He's gonna explode. Brother, he wound up on that side? What happened? Did he get burst out of Alpha Blade? Oh, this is so bad.
Oh, Winger.
Oh, we winging.
Getting that hard knockdown.
Zoinks. This is gonna
Have any of Millia's 1,000 changes given her a real safe jump after Winger? No. The answer is they haven't.
She doesn't need it. She's okay.
Yeah.
Millia.
I play a little Millia, so I'm kind of a Millia apologist out here. Nice! BRC punished. Patience there.
YRC, time to guess. Oh, he does go for the bond side. The 6K is blocked. The 2K. Oh my god, Burst Dragon.
Burst Dragon getting that first round, looking to even things up 1-1 here.
Wow,
That's a great way to start.
Holy smokes. Gonna be in positive here, and Burst Dragon hasn't, they feel like they've been a lot more comfortable and neutral this round and last.
Yeah, it seems like they,
Ow.
you know, downloaded a lot of knowledge from the last game.
I like
Are
these,
implementing it.
Yeah, I like these neutral jump JSs from Slater just to kind of control the airspace a bit because it's where Burst Dragon's trying to contest. It's the burst here. I like that burst a lot, actually, because, like, that is the start of a bad series of events, and you want to nip that in the bud. Good delay on the burst.
Oh my god, what a punish!
Bro, Burst Dragon gaming. We do maximum chips out here from full screen. Burst Dragon puts one on the board.
Yeah, 1-1. They've gotten so much mileage using that super as a whiff punish this event. So much.
Why does this super always work? Dude, Burst Dragon supers hit different. They're looking for it. You can see it sometimes in their eyes. They're like, and they just twitch on reaction.
I've definitely, one thing I like a lot about fighting games is that every so often you run into a player who, like, very clearly really likes to do a certain thing. And sometimes that thing is really good, and sometimes that thing is less than good, but you can tell, like, when a player thinks one particular thing is very sick, and they've put a lot of work into knowing when to do it and how to do it really well, and they will just hit you with it in situations you are never ready for.
Yeah. What was the one article that Sajam pointed out with the card game thing? You know, there's 3 players, Jimmy, James, and John.
You're talking about the Magic stuff.
Yeah, but it's like, you know...
Timmy, Johnny, and Spike.
I like Jimmy, James, and John personally better, but, you
yeah,
know...
that's my favorite sandwich place.
But some people just want to do the big move, right? Everyone's correcting me like I wasn't making a joke. Get out of here!
Jimmy,
oh my
Bibby,
god,
and Timmy.
He's
this
dead!
Is bad. Couldn't even finish the bit.
Could he? my bit woefully unfinished. Oh my god, yeah, Burst Dragon with a quick round 1, but I mean, this is when it can all go bad, right?
Yeah, especially with 2 set play characters like this, there isn't a moment that a round is over until a life bar is depleted.
I don't know if Chip is set play, but he's driving a car and it's fast, and I mean, and he can back up real quick too.
Ooh, nice fight PN here.
Yeah, I actually beat the JD there. JD is a pretty damn good button, so that's kind of surprising. Yeah,
close slash.
There. Dude, the top of the sky, Bad Moon?
You know, sometimes you just gotta do it.
So scary. Burst Dragon does have a meter here. Dies with it with the 50 in the pocket. Feels bad.
I like that though. Slater recognizing that Burst Dragon was choosing to FD a bit, play a little more patiently, a little more defensively. That's exactly where throw setups like that shine. Exactly.
We're now also down, everybody. Already the double Luigi in our first match of top 8. Burst Dragon versus Slater. Slater already down 50%.
Brother! Again! They were ready.
Brother! Oh my god! Perfect from Burst Dragon to close it out and moving on here. Holy smokes, dude. Jeez Louise, Burst Dragon is going to take it 2-1. Okay, we've got a couple important pieces of businesses. One, someone in chat said that they're actually from Albuquerque. I just have one question. Are the pillows oh so fluffy? That this is a meme from the Weird Al song Albuquerque that only me and Flam Octopus get. We're looking at each other in the chat. But secondly, a set play character typically is a character who through some means kind of locks you down. That's good to hear. Who locks you down, usually on wake up or something, right? So you got to block, and now they're doing 19-way mix up on your course, right?
They loop the situation. That's like the important part, is that when a character's doing set play, they do a thing and it leads into a mix-up situation. And once you get hit by it, it leads into that exact same mix-up situation. And their ideal world is one where they just keep doing it until the round ends.
Yeah. Again, like, if you want, like, a de facto, like, set play thing, like, look at Kum Hae Hyun in Exerd, right? Like, that, he literally knocks you down and goes, orb! And it's like, you're watching, and it's like, shit, they gotta deal with that orb. That he is literally the set, and then now you don't get to play. That's why it's called that. Not really. But typically that's what it is. There is some messiness to this, like, people would say Akuma is a set play character in Street Fighter 4, right? Like, although people
I would agree with that, probably. Yeah. Like, that's kind of, and like you were saying, you didn't think Chip is a set play character, and like I think Chip kind of he straddles the line a bit, but he does get those kind of set play scenarios where like he'll knock you down and then command grab you, and then alpha blade you, and then command grab you, and then J2K you, and just kind of do some looping set play for a while, but eventually he goes back to neutral or being a pressure wrecking character. So there's kind of a gray area, I guess.
Yeah, there's a big gray area. Like, people will, hold on. Do I have my Poindexter glasses? I do. People, they'll get up in and they'll be like, excuse me, Akuma is more of a vortex character than a set-play character, you see. And I'll be like, dude, like, the point is Akuma is jumping onto your corpse. He's doing a preset series of things that you have to fucking deal with, and no matter what you do, it's kind of a wrong answer, because most of his shit's unblockable.
And if you mess up, he just does the exact same thing again until you're dead.
And it goes straight into itself, right? So, like, that's when it's kind of set play. Set play is like almost like your inputs don't matter, right? Like, they are running a thing, and then they just do it over and over.
You get a chance to guess, and if you guess wrong, you have one less chance to guess than you did before, and hopefully you guess right before the round ends.
Is Potemkin a set play character? I'd argue no. And the reason is that, like, with grapplers, it tends to be more of a decision on their part, right? Like, Potemkin's going to attempt to command grab now, or Potemkin's going to attempt to strike now. He's doing different stuff and assuming what you're gonna do.
And also, when he hits you with the Potemkin Buster, like, he throws you half screen, which is an important critical difference. Like, he can't just... Potemkin actually was a set play character in Plus R, because, not in Plus R, in Vanilla AC, he had a cancel point on his Pot Buster, so he could... And also, importantly, Heat Knuckle put you directly in front of him and not full screen. So
also, he got a full combo off Slide Head.
Oh, it was so... I actually played Potemkin in that version.
Dude, everyone played Potemkin in that version.
Yeah.
He was sick.
He was so sick. Alright, so what match are we going into here? I got distracted thinking about AC Potemkin.
This is gonna be... Oh, shit, everybody. This is a match for all matches. So, Baps, like I said, there was a couple of people coming into this tournament who had stuff to prove. People who had entered them a lot of times before, who have unfortunately just not been able to close it out. They've had multiple top 8 placements. They've just never been in top 3. Baps is one of those people. And they're going up against the dark horse of the tournament, I'm gonna say, Balsamo Sauce. Coming on in here, Balsamo with the Bikin going up against the Baps. All three of y'all have had ridiculous names. Balsamo, Baps, and Gert, I'll honestly put you on this list, and Scrungle.
Scrungle, yeah, shout-outs to the Scrungle.
Dude, all 4 of you are the 4 horses of the bracket apocalypse. What the hell? Ooh, the empty jump throw works immediately.
I like that.
Why did that note go?
I like it. I like just trying to call out just taping your stick to up back on Wake Up from half screen, which is just a thing that's very good in Guilty Gear. So to establish that I'm looking for that just immediately is a solid mental game.
Yeah, 100%. And you can see what we're talking about with the set. That is a hero burst. Is Balsamo. Are they the chosen one? Chosen one! I'm coming. Get him. In the corner. Stuck blocking. Oh, got 2H. Got the burst. Oh!
Nice 6P.
Nice. Dude, Baps is throwing. Which, you know what? Makes sense. Now I'm thinking about it. They are not trying to get parried.
Has very, very strong anti-parry tools. Obviously Note, but also a command grab, super, empty hover grab. Just really good at keeping that in check.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, no! The stroke completely whiffed. That's unfortunate. That would have hit, too, because Balsamo was just holding 4. They were just backing it up.
Ooh.
Double shot for the road. Okay, time to guess.
Evdean taking a defensive stance there. Good 6P.
Chip was going to be a concern. On top of the mix. Baps already bapped them a good one. One on the board.
Big bap.
Yeah. Bapping all over the place. Like, we were talking about what makes a set play character. Every time you see Baps knock down Balsamo there and shoot the note and then twerk on their corpse for 20 minutes, yeah. And then they knock him down again and the note comes right back out, that's set play. That is...
Absolutely.
The definition of
Prime. Wagyu set play.
Is this the first time you and Baps are into top 8? I think you and Slater, you and Baps... Haven't you been in top 8 before, Slater? You have been, right? But I think this might be the first time that Baps and you have been on the winner's side. I could be wrong, though. Never been in top 8? Oh shit, Slater, never mind. Slater's
Let's
game.
go.
Let's go. Make some noise. Nice block.
Nice.
Oh shit. Now the bike and set play is on the loose. Oh, the O Johnson. Is she dead? Not quite.
But it's looking real close.
It is. And
Going back to neutral against Biken, as Eno is, I don't think a super favorable situation. Eno definitely, goofs on Biken on offense, but at neutral.
Bro, the big 5K?
Giving him the foot.
Dude, aimed at her head? What do you think this is? This is the second time Babs has been in a top 8. Got it. Okay.
I like that double cross up and then just going for the meaty low.
Okay, big throw. Notes on wake up. Nice tech. Yeah, Babs is waking. Oh, sorry, the name's a Swift. Balsamo has been kind of waking up a little bit here to all the throw attempts. Now starting to. Dude, that 5S wasn't even out yet. She was just partying.
5P6K. Bowling out of the corner, but right back into it.
Nice tech, but this is so scary. Dude, the active frames the 6P. She was scooting it forward on the Healy.
1-1. Round apiece.
Also, I'm sorry for calling you a horse, Scrungle. However, your name is Scrungle, so I think you... Oh, the scoop! I believe you opened yourself up to some tomfoolery.
JS doing work once again.
BRC.
BRC.
No!
Oh.
The giraffe 5P, the old hee-haw, it's too high.
Chooses to put the rope on him.
Oh no, Eno is tied up.
Nice air grab.
Again, throw would kill here. Dude, the up note there was so smart.
Gold burst, gun is loaded.
Ah, the 6P from downtown. I think that, what did that catch? Was that far S, I think?
Yeah, I think that was far slash.
Beautiful. Babs is going to move on here to winner semis. Oh, smokes. You know, I said it and I said it again. Babs had something to prove, and damn if they didn't prove it. Now, we all know the score. Like I said, we know top 3 gets banned, but shh, don't mention that yet until we get there. We gotta, you know, it's a surprise. It's gotta be like, whoa, how'd that happen? So everyone play cool. We don't know yet.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. It's a secret everybody
Don't tell
knows.
anybody.
Yeah, shh. Good shit to Baps, though. They're going to move on. They're going to be fighting Burst Dragon. Holy smokes, in big grand finals. Now, Slater is big chillin'. Psycho Dad and Crouching Idiot are going to be playing next. Holy shit. You haven't seen Crouching Idiot. Crouching Idiot plays Chip, and they are a hero. And Psycho Dad plays Axel. Now, as Psycho Dad was just saying in chat, this is a cursed top 8 for Axel, and they are not wrong.
Yeah, Chip is, like, traditionally speaking, in every single game, Chip has been Axel's worst, if not top 3 worst matchups.
Yeah, and oh no, did Burst Dragon knock... Oh, no, this is double jeopardy, actually. Psycho Dad knocked Crouching Idiot down to losers.
Ooh.
So, Crouching Idiot, despite the unfavorable matchup, they've now got to run it back. Against Psycho Dad, they've got a chip on their shoulder. That is the storyline going into this. And then our other people in top 8. Okay, let's do the full rundown, everybody. Okay, our top 8, winner side, Burst Dragon and Slater, Babs, and Balsamo Sauce. Loser side is Psycho Dad, Crouching Idiot, who we're going to watch right now, and Ad Gamer and Ulti. Both of those people have entered many a Hoop Cup before. Dr. Butts has also entered many a Prime Sub before. Thank you so much. Okay, this is going to be Psycho Dad versus Crouching Idiot, the hero. Thank you very much, Dr. Butts. I greatly appreciate it. Oh no, that burst was so Canadian. Oh, god damn it. Too high up, boy.
A rough start for sure.
Oh.
Now Chip is in, doing damage, Crouching Idiot. Nice poke out from Psycho Dad, though.
Oh, dude, everybody runs into the blender 100% of the time in that situation. That was too awkward. Oh, my God.
Punish.
Dude, I gotta say, Crouching Idiot also liked this super a lot. So we've got 2 chips in top 8 who just have no fear. They're letting it happen.
What a stressful top 8 bracket. If you're looking to not get whip punished by a super, you are in the wrong top 8.
Yeah, for sure. Soda saying when something smells is usually the butts. Everybody in chat right now gets to go, I get that reference. That's a Phoenix Wright reference. Good one. Oh, the double, dude. 2-hit overhead should be banned. Is it okay if we ban those?
You can only do one overhead.
We can only do one overhead. If the second one comes out, you're out.
My dad works for Arxis, and he said you can only do one overhead.
Crouching Idiot, though, like I said, they've got revenge. They've got that revenge buff, you know? Like, they're sitting down in their chair, their eyes are glowing red, they're on fire. Psycho Dad has got to be a little spooked.
Yeah, for sure. This is definitely a hype match to see. Double Jeopardy's always... You really bring the spice to a bracket, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna double check something that's very critical to the bracket that you're all gonna be like, whoa, that's huge and good to know. Damn it, they changed their avatar on Discord. I was gonna say before, Psycho Dad, I think they had an avatar. Oh, the gold burst on the alpha? My God.
Can't ask for a more favorable outcome there.
Oh my God, straight to the command grab. Okay, Crouching Idiot, what's the offense? Alpha? Just run up FD. I mean, that makes sense, right? I'm actually shot. Brother! Kicking on the other side? I didn't know Axel. Oh, the 6H RC. Okay, Crouching Idiot spends it. Oh, this is so...
50 meter on both sides, choosing the YRC. There
I
it is.
knew it. I knew it. Oh, no!
They got crossed up!
No!
Oh, no.
What? Why did that kill, dude?
Oh, no. Yeah, jumping that super is a recipe for disaster.
Dude, Crouching Idiot getting away with murder, getting sucked in. Can Psycho Dad get it going?
If the chip does that super and you block it, the best way to deal with it, at least in my experience, is to crouch block until Chip gets high enough that you're not going to get caught, and then just start running. Like, he's not going to be able to hit you, he's too high up in the air, and it gets you closer to be able to punish it.
Yeah, just had to jump up H there. Didn't have anything in the tank that he can really do. BRC.
Ooh.
Ow. And Crouching Idiot just like that 2-0 running over Psycho Dad, unfortunately. For our old dad companion going out there in the big top 8. Everyone pour one out for Psycho Dad. They are a big time homie. They are a lovely human. I could be wrong. The important lore I was going to say earlier, I think Psycho Dad had a Cyberpunk 2077 avatar, which I feel like just exudes power. I don't
That's
know.
hype.
I'm just like, damn. You have no understanding of anything Chip is doing? Sounds like it's time to grind the matchup. I'm to hit up your good old homies Burst Dragon or Crouching Idiot and be like, yeah, we run to the first 100. Get it up. I don't know why that's my voice of the night. Usually, usually I do like a New Jersey, Staten Island kind of thing for my silly voices, but I just got, maybe it's because we're near 4th of July. Like, we got the, yep, we're playing some Strav.
Playing some Strav and grilling some burgers.
Yep. All right, who are we going to be getting next? But again, Psycho Dad, great run tonight. Crouching Idiot is going to be moving on to fight Slater.
So that's going to be Milia Chip?
It is, yes. You're in a server with Psycho and people regularly ask you for Chip experience. Good. Time to grind it out. Psycho Dad, I'm glad you had fun playing. For
Definitely. This is for sure like a feel-good event. This is good vibes event.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we try to make, that's like our goal, right? We're just big chilling and playing some video games. You know what's funny is people always kick down my door and they're like, Bones! And I'm like, what? And they're like, is there a prize pool? And I'm like, no, because then that gets weird. Like with especially with beginner brackets, but honestly, even for like our open bracket doesn't have beginner or doesn't have a pot or anything, right? Because it's all meant to be for fun and we're big hanging out, right? That being said, is Umi Show still gonna roll up every once in a while and be like, how's it going, gamers? Like, yeah, I guess just because how he do. But the goal is to like have a good time, right?
Just big chilling out here, enjoying some nice guilty gear.
Exactly. This was your first tournament. Oh, Hemophiliac. Yeah, thank you so much for entering. You were great to watch, and this is going to be... Okay, so we haven't seen Ulti tonight, Minimatt, but they have been on stream before for these here beginner brackets. They are representing the Kyle, going up against Ad Gamer Milia, which Ad Gamer is still a very powerful name. I don't know if Ad Gamer is just like, they're in their bio, they're going to be like, hey, $50, I'll put your ad here. Like, I don't know.
For $50, I can be your brand gamer 01.
Has Umicho entered the open bracket before? Yeah. I think, like, 2 of the biggest shocks we've had in the open bracket was Backpack entering it and Umicho entering it, which is like, please help. Big Bad Moon.
A little bit far on the H-Dis, but a solid life lead. AdGamer's still in a really good position right now.
Dude, the big 6K after a block stun dipper? Bro, he's minus 100. You took the mix?
Oh, look
No,
at
the
that
lightning.
damage.
Dude, the Ride the Lightning would have been close to a kill there. Oh, wiggity woogity, control the neutral. Try to bait the burst.
Hard bait.
Oh. Is the next beginner tournament going to be on the 4th? Here's the thing. I was going to ask everybody at the end if we wanted to do one on the 4th or not. I think I'm leaning towards that people would probably still enter, but I'm not sure. But we can talk about that later. Oh, that was so deep.
That was real good. Bad Moon.
Bad Moon. Oh, no. I thought he was going to get a pick up. Winger. Rare footage of Winger actually working.
It killed! Solo footage of Winger killing without a wall break.
My
Only
God,
clip
everybody.
on the internet.
Yes, clip that and save it for later. At
Forbidden
Daisuke.
footage.
Winger must be nerfed.
Yeah, Daisuke, I think this super's a little too good. Oh, look at this Kyle pressure.
Oh, Kyle Gaming.
I appreciate that close slash OTG. Milia's guard bar was... It wasn't cranked, but it was there in Milia's Milia.
Dude, he did... he did close slash Diary Clan Sun Dipper.
It's like
With
4 or
no
5
meter.
frames. Sometimes you just gotta do it.
What a gamer.
Well, that's what I call Kyle Gaming.
That is indeed. Yeah, dude, he is not looking back under these sacred briars. I always hear in that song, knock knock, just go. Bro, trying to gold burst after Sunday for Kai players are despicable.
Something breaks within you when you choose to play Kyle.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, try to go for the JK. I don't doubt. Rising JK is, like, not talked about enough. That is a messed up button from Kai for how fast it is. Dude, I thought they were just twerking in place for a second. That was the slowest. That was the slowest, most deliberate winger of all time.
I kind of respect the I really don't want to mess this input up energy.
Yeah, the meaty 5K makes it plus, even though on paper it is minus.
It is egregiously plus when meaty, though.
Yeah, and it's got, 19 active frames.
Great button.
It's a little good. We'll put that in the good tier.
Good button tier.
What? How did that whiff?
Oh, no.
I don't... Oh!
Oh, my God.
Dude, ulti just got robbed blind. That DP made sense because the risk was so cranked, and then to have the burst get baited? Oh, no.
Oh, nice jump back. Baiting the burst themselves.
Ulti is...
Baiting again? They're hungry for it.
Dude, I can't believe he got away with that. I was getting nervous. That was a feed me Seymour moment. He was so hungry for that.
But, shoutouts to AdGamer having the conviction not to waste the burst there.
Yeah. Ow.
Like, it can be hard to, get reset 3 or 4 times in a row and not just eventually crack and burst.
Yeah, burst to, people always have, the hidden resource in fighting games of your rage meter IRL, and things like burst and DPs come out when that gets full. So it's hard not to just get a little miff there and let it happen. Winger? Nice.
Alright, look at this life lead. AdGamer in a great position.
Bro, she was nowhere near him! What did she grab?
Grabbing limbs out here.
Holy smokes, dude. Big 1-1.
This is a hype set.
Yeah, no, I'm all about this. Dude, whenever Winger happens, there's a game called Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. You don't have to, it's one of my favorite games, but it's a weird one. And it has an English dub that is bad and kind of funny. and there's a character who's a bird, and there's a cutscene where he goes, "To wing, brothers! Keep up with me if you can!" And I think of that every time Millie does Winger. To wing, brothers! Anyway, 1-1.
1-1. 5K 2D.
Oh god, the full conversion off this has hurt so
Caught
bad.
her in the air.
Didn't even ride the
Getting in
lightning,
the
just
air.
paper.
Oh, getting hit by Kai on the ground is like whatever. Getting hit by Kai when you're in the air, terrifying.
Yeah, it's messed up because you're like, okay, at least this is weird and I'm getting knocked to the ground, and the combo stabilizes itself so quickly. Wow, full kill off that. Ad gamer not using the burst, letting it go.
And we're on set point right now for ulti,
We are mental.
but plays are also being set here. Oh, the double cross up, schmovin'.
Oh, dust stuff.
Oh, the confidence.
Nice.
The charge dust is kind of sick there because it juggles if the disc hits, and it's a mix-up if the disc is blocked.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know what's also crazy? Double Luigi again, Minimatt. This is last round, last game.
It's been such a high bracket. We've seen this so many times.
Yeah, ulti unfortunately has been smoked in the air like that several times, and Ad Gamer's proven they got them conversions.
Yeah, it's rough to challenge Millie in the air, even as Kai.
Dude, that was some real, the spirit of Kai possessed him for that run-up grab. That was so deliberate. Fast RC? Oh, man.
Forces the burst out.
Blocks, but didn't approach. I'm surprised.
Nice grab.
Discs up. Ah! RC, is it enough?
Brother! Do so much, that's gonna kill!
That killed! Oh, ulti is gaming, dude. 2-1.
What a clean conversion! That route was sick. What a sick combo.
That was sick, dude. Ulti has been grinding. Is this the same ulti that we've seen? Everyone, pour one out for Ad Gamer. They are the absolute homie. They're going to be tied again for 7th place here as we crunch our way through this bracket. Also, somebody said earlier, I'm the first person on Earth to say Radiant Dawn is like one of their favorite games. Thank you. I know I'm weird. I brought the story up when he was commentating with me, but for those of you who don't know, Lord Knight has some scathing FE takes, right? Like, you gotta be careful around him because you're gonna get punched in the jaw. And, like, I remember I was hanging out with him in my apartment, and I was just like, yeah, I think Radiant Dawn's my favorite one. And he was like, that's an opinion. And I was like, that's probably the nicest I could get away with this with. I'll take that.
We take those.
We take those. Anyway, we're moving on here. We're already into the next one. This is going to be some Chip Millia violence. Slater versus Crouching Idiot.
The matchup that makes it seem like these characters have a normal amount of health.
Any Ephraim enjoyers in chat? I love Sacred Stones.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they play
For the record, I fully acknowledge Radiant Dawn has massive problems. I just think its good points are really good, and also I've got horribly massive nostalgia for that game. It just hit me at the right time. But anyway, enough of the FE talk. This is some nerd shit. Slater and Crouching Idiot stepping up to the plate.
Let's go. Also, dubs that rules.
I don't know this song. Minimatt can't help me. Is this another Exerd song? Is this like theme of Bed Boy or whatever his name is?
No, he had his bar mitzvah, so he's Bedman now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, nice JS counter hit.
Ow.
Big conversion. That route where you do the staircase into close slash is just a little bit easier on lights. And unfortunately for Crouching Idiot, Chip fits the bill.
Yeah, that was actually really... Wow!
No, there was a jump there too. They backdashed and then jumped, and the jump got caught.
Yes, he died! I was gonna say I didn't want to be wrong, but I was like, I think that kills.
Well, that's twice tonight that a jump into that super has caused big tragedy.
Yeah, dude, it's so scary because you don't know when Crouching Idiot's gonna do it. He woke up FD'd, played very patiently, backed up, and just did super. Like,
well, first stage routes. Perfect.
Crouching Idiot. My God. Dude, he's looking like a man possessed right now. They are trying to win. Slater's against the ropes.
They hit with that super, and then suddenly their momentum gauge was at full maximum.
Mm-hmm.
They got a hidden buff from connecting with the super.
Still
a
top
secret
8.
power-up.
Still top 8? Question mark. Well, we don't go back. We don't go top 8. Then it's back to top 16. So yeah, we're still top 8. Technically, we're top 6 now, but that's some narc shit. Nobody says that.
Top 6. What are you, a cop?
Yeah. If you say top 6 on commentary, everybody in the venue is gonna stare at you. Oh shit. Okay, now we got some real music. That Minimatt can't hear.
Yo, this song bops, I assume.
Dude, this is killing it. It's like actually RoboKai's theme.
It's
Silence.
under construction.
Yeah.
Block
Wow,
it
no
over.
punish on the bonsai. Bro, what? Your Crouching Idiot is gaming so hard that it's almost at his detriment. He's just everywhere at once.
It's gonna lose!
There's been a car crash.
Millie is about to have that license on her hat revoked by Chip.
Ma'am, I'd like to see your license and registration.
The 6B Crouching Idiot. You burst! Dude, he messed up the super input. That would have worked too. He just did 6P, but he woke up with 5H and then did super. That was so unfortunate.
No. You know, that's the classic situation of getting a little too lost in the sauce. It didn't work the first time, so I'm gonna do it again. But unfortunately, Slater was ready. They saw it. They saw the 5H and realized what was going on.
Yeah, they smelled. They were like, "Oh, my blood's in the water." And Crouching Idiot's in here with me. Winger, nice, the road.
Winging on him.
How was Haircar the answer to that super? It wasn't an answer. He was already doing it. Oh, immediately into the super. This is some damage.
Emphasis on the word "some." That actually did a lot less than I expected it to.
Yeah, for sure. That was actually kind of strange. Bro, just the slow Street Fighter cross-up. Just the big Ryu jump medium kick. Slater's going to tie it up 1-1.
Amelia with her large pizza cutter JH.
It is a pizza cutter in that. No, it's like, okay, I'm going to fight you on that Minimatt, because I think pizza
Yeah,
cutter...
I already disagree with what I just said. It's not really a pizza cutter.
Pizza cutter specifically is like 0 and UMVC 3 and moves like
big
it.
circle.
It needs to hit
Clip
19
JH.
times, be plus 700 on hit, and be a cross-up. Then you're a pizza cutter.
You need your large orb. Like, there's set play orbs that you put on people, but for a pizza cutter, you must become the orb.
Yeah, exactly. All right, 1-1. Dude, that feels bad, man. Chip can hit so deep with that it just stuffs anti-airs.
Once again, JH doing so much work this round. JH is the MVP button.
Does Inquisitor have Pizza Cutter and DNF duel? No, that's like Aegis Reflector on roids. That's not... The RC to try to get in there, but Slater just disrespecting Crouching Idiot. Not really doing much frame trapping of any sort. Nice XP! Gonna be able to get initiative here.
Ooh, good block on the empty low.
After Blade goes a little short. Oh my god, it hits so deep. Dude, Slater's
Nice
so ready.
conversion with the close slash too. Oh no, if they had let the second hit of that close slash rock, it might have killed, but they get the kill anyway.
Alright, Slater, match point. Dude, unfortunately, Crouching Idiot, it doesn't, like... At this point, you need to just start approaching on the ground, right? It's like you've sufficiently made Slater be like, I am just looking at the sky. Knight's attempted bait of the burst. The delay made it work. Okay, Crouching Idiot's got a chance.
Yeah, they need to make this corner situation count. Slater makes their way out, though, gets the good mix. Good
Slater
block.
has 6P'd Crouching Idiot literally to death.
On one more 6P, he'll just kill here. Not enough meter to super. The neutral situation has been completed. Slater will take it.
Every rose has its thorns. Slater is gonna move on here, 2-1. Everybody pour one out for Crouching Idiot. They're gonna be tied for 5th place tonight. They are a big homie. They're wonderful. Unfortunately, Crouching Idiot, if you are currently open to constructive criticism, if you're currently, like, ripping your desk in half and, like, you know, like, strangling, like, your water bottle, I was gonna say, like, an animal, and I was like, that sounds really mean, I'm not gonna say that. Like, if you're currently just deconstructing property, wait a second. But, if you're open to constructive criticism, once you see somebody in that situation, right, just doing a lot of anti-airs, right, like, you're just, like, getting smoked every time you jump, like, the how fast Chip is, that is taking a lot of mental stack, right? Like, you need to realize, like, they're really looking, and that's, like, how I'm losing, and that's when you just start establishing a ground game, right? Like, that's...
Run up 5K.
Run up 5K, run up 2K, 2D, like, you can really just start doing little things like that. Then, genuinely, usually once you hit him with that once or twice, oh, we jumping again, baby, right? Like, the point is to, like, you make them worried about this current threat, and you go back to the old stuff. I think you got a little too stuck on, like, trying to approach from the air, and I think you knew it, where every time you jumped, you're like, oh shit, it exploded. But, like, yeah, one of those things.
I've definitely been there before when it's a mental trap that can happen when I've just decided, you know, this is the option I want to do, and I'm going to do it 100 times hell or high water. And breaking out of that sort of mental loop can be such a powerful thing in a tournament set.
Yeah, 100%, and oh shit, this is gonna be ulti and balsamo sauce. This should be good, dude.
Absolutely.
You're having a training arc, Rookie Cookie? Look forward to seeing you here. Alright, now unfortunately, ulti did get the Kai theme on pick, which does give them a +5 to their Bumbo stat.
Yeah. And their Grumbus quotient is already maxed out, so this is gonna be a real tough set.
I haven't thought of the word quotient since middle school.
Oh, but in the space of this bit, ulti is now down to 1% life.
And they're dead. Yeah, unfortunate. But good trigger discipline from Multi there, not using the burst. Recognize, like, you know what, got him. Dude! Did you see the run-up stop? Run-up
Yeah. It's the little pause that really makes the Kyle Gaming hit different.
Yeah, that was a punish.
Patience is neutral here. I like that a lot.
I think he could have just done 2S into stun dip there to punish clean on the 2H, but... Oh! Yeah, had a burst there. Brother, the patience!
Yeah, the 6P whiffed and then both players just kind of wanted to wait it out a bit. Will this kill with super? Yes.
Did y'all hear as soon as that combo started and he did the right lighting, it was like, under the sacred briars? That was some Kino shit, y'all. This game is anime as hell.
Guilty Gear remains hype. Ooh, counter hit there.
Yo Johnson, okay, getting pushed closer and closer to the corner. Oh no, challenge in the
works
worst.
Back in time, but doesn't quite get the Kabari out. So one more mix-up, and this Weep will do it perfect.
Ow. Yeah, it happens. When you get put in that kind of situation with Bacon, it can get real tough. Balsamic is looking good. We're calling him, his name is Balsamo Sauce, but I'm just calling him Balsamic. It's just what my voice wants to do. I don't even like balsamic dressing.
It's the single word in the English language that starts with those syllables. It's the only one.
Bacon uses Yo Johnson and Johnson.
You win joke of the stream. Congratulations, Rookie Cookie 633.
Please collect your prize.
You get VIP status.
Can I do that from here? If it is, I'll do it right now.
Oh, look at this damage. But ulti makes out of the corner. It is time for Kyle pressure.
Yeah, we are currently Kyle pressuring, but okay. You know, this can all go so bad, so bad. Dude, that stun dipper. Rare footage of stun... Okay, we just do it right back. I was going to say, rare footage of stun dipper 50 meter actually not doing much. Balsamo immediately avoided it. The frame traps.
That close slash is going to seal it.
All
Far
right.
slash, even.
Ulti's on the ropes.
Is wild.
Ulti's on the big ropes. They've really got to make something happen here.
Countered it, trying to press. Oh, good conversion. Ulti's playing so patiently in neutral.
Switch. Oh no! Shot for his troubles! Dude, they both backdash. Oh, clobbered by the far S. Instant block on the Joe Johnson. No! Just like that Balsamo. I feel like, unfortunately, ulti, that felt like a matchup thing to me. Like, they just didn't know exactly what to press in those pressure sequences, and they were getting exploded for it. Like, Baiken is not a character where you can afford to get frame trapped more than, like, once. You will die.
Definitely. She cranks that guard gauge, and the damage is just so high when she gets a night starter.
Yeah, 100%. And I think, Rookie Cookie, by the way, I think you did get VIP status if I did that right. So congratulations. You know, for joke of the stream, that is your prize.
You get a large diamond.
Take care of my Master Emerald for me. And just like that ulti, you know, they tried their best ulti. You did great tonight. Tying for 5th in a 64-person bracket is definitely nothing to sneeze at. That stuff's crazy. Great work tonight. And our next match is going to be Slater versus Balsamo, I think. Or you might jump up to the winner's side first. I always forget what order that we do that in. I don't know. Some people are going to show up, we'll play video games, and you and I, Matt, we're going to yell about it.
Yeah, we'll say some words. Good time will be had by all.
Is your name actually Matt? I'll feel betrayed if it's not. Okay. Like,
It
I
would be a
found,
surprising screen name if it wasn't.
I found out somebody with like a very normal screen name, like an Ultra David like screen name, and it wasn't their name, and I was like, what? Like...
Imagine if Ultra David just had like a Twitter confession. Actually, my name is Bart, and it always has been.
You know, I met David at Combo Breaker, and we were talking for a bit. And I was like, because we had spoken like once or twice over the internet, and I was just like, yeah, I'm Bones, and he was like, oh, you're Bones. What's your name? And like he does not call people by tags. Like it's just not his life. He immediately was like, what's your name? And I was like, it's JP, and he was like, okay, cool. It was really funny. And we're waiting here for our next match to get on up here.
Well, JP, I can't believe Daisuke plagiarized your name for the button.
I know, right? Can you believe that?
You should be getting royalties every time someone does a jab in the air.
I know.
I think.
The actually unfortunate way that my name has been confusing is so many times people will say it like referring to Japanese games, and I'm always just like, like I get so confused by it.
My handle definitely, normally it's adjective name. I have gotten some very interesting mishearings of the second part. Like, I entered the DBFZ pre-release tournament at EVO one year, and they put me in the bracket as Minimatt.
Minimatt?
And I remember, like, one of the commentators saying something like, oh, sick, that's a sick name. And I was just like, oh, man, do I say anything? Do I just take the compliment? And then I lost really bad and decided, you know what? Minimatt lost this. I wasn't part of this.
He faded into the distance.
Today I was Minimatt and it's the last day.
That's so funny. All right, everybody, are you ready? Are you ready for our winners finals match of the night? It's going to be Burst Dragon versus Baps. And since it's our first finals of the match, the rules change slightly. This is going to be a first 2-3 against these two.
We are reaching the end game of this bracket here.
We are. Dude, Baps is an air throw gamer. Sakugan hits immediately, Burst trying to keep the pressure up. Brother.
Daijobu connects.
I am not okay.
Oh, and neither is Baps being wall broken here. This is not going to kill.
No.
But
it is going to be...
Chip is going to get some sick Oki.
Big time Obi. Will we see a super or something on reversal? No! The BRC gets completely obliterated. And Burst Dragon still has his burst. That's half his name.
Every time they burst, their handle just changes to Dragon. It's messed up. Oh, nice XP.
Oh, dude, that was the deepest stroke of all time.
Absolutely.
No, he jumped out of it! Brother, we really are just playing Mario World tonight. Also, who picked Disaster of Passion? Which one of you did it? Oh, dude, the counter hits racking up. No kill. Far S. Far S after tech situations is broken.
Very, very good option to use there. Both players being a little bit patient at the start of this round.
Also, I'm just kidding for the record. I love Disaster of Passion. I secretly think people who are like, I hate Disaster of Passion, it's like, it's fine if you don't like music as a medium. It's totally cool, man. You just have to tell me.
Yeah, this song whips.
Brother, excuse me. This song whips my nay-nay, if you catch my drift.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. I regret to inform you that this song slaps very hard.
Oh, no, pick the two with the 2Ps. Those are stressed out 2Ps. Babs is having a full head migraine right now. Aw, the low.
Yeah, like, sometimes there is mashing, like, you know, in the respectful, like, nice mash, using mash as an option mashing, and sometimes it's, like, mashing derogatory.
Yeah. No, sometimes it's a barre, sometimes it's mashing. That was just, he was just like, I don't want to die. No, Babs is doing great. Babs isn't out yet. If you're just like kicking down the door because the signal flare got popped up in the air, like Babs is in bracket, it's first to 3. They've got chances. You got to get 3 points first.
Yeah, and this is still winner's side, too.
Yeah. Bro, he was just going. That was Sukiyaki.
Burst into the corner, like it. Just kind of maintaining the corner pressure. Good 6P through the overhead.
Wow, the falling JK? I haven't really seen that before. Dude, the far as counter hit. This pressure from Babs is working. Throws the backdash. The note went wide. Big duty
Counter
connects.
hit?
I'm
No,
sorry.
they didn't get the correct Roman.
That's
Nice
unfortunate.
punish.
That sucks. Yeah, I think you had to notice there that you got the wrong one, but I think they were just so committed to already doing the combo. Ow. Ow. This is going to be a wall break. Not quite. I lied. I'm sorry.
Chooses to go for the Oki instead.
Bit nice, XP! Yeah, I mean, Chips twerking on you with Bonsai is the kind of thing that can be really troublesome to deal with, so I like Babs calling it out there. Again, the stressed out 2Ps. Feel
Yeah,
like...
that's... Ooh. Wanting to get that meter.
Oh, he's swinging! Watch me swoose right in! Swoose!
Swoose.
Big YRC. Empty jump throw. Okay, Babs has got a chance. Can they bap their way on in? Good blocks.
Stroke connecting. Yeah, 5P there.
Yeah. 100%.
Very, very good stuff.
Oh, that's Oki. No, guts! Dude, caught throwing in
Explode.
4K.
Turns out when you make the 2-frame move several more frames, your own 2-frame move is a little bit better.
Wow.
Nice 5P.
Both
Burst
of them are doing
Dragons-
fantastic jobs at adjusting to each other's offense, right? Like, they're both starting to mash in those situations, and you love to see it.
Yeah, definitely. Baps is 6P'ing through the Rekka overhead. Burst Dragon is recognizing that Baps is doing... does not connect. Ready to punish, too. I feel like anyone who goes through this bracket in particular is just going to be ready to punish that super 100% of the time.
Because I
By
will
the time
not
they get
lose.
banned out of it.
I will not lose the maximum chip. Dude, like, Burst Dragon has unlocked a chakra gate. He was like, bro, have you hit this P button before? Like, they are riding high.
And it's so good there because they recognize that Baps is going for that cancel out of the dive a lot, and that's how you beat that sort of stuff. Is you 6P, or you do like your very fast 5P if your name is Chip, or your very fast 5K if your name is Soul, stuff like that. So it's a really, really strong adaptation, and it's going to be on Baps to make the counter adaptation and not just get smoked by that in this. It's 2-1 for Burst Dragon right now, right?
2-1 burst, yeah. And the Baps is gonna have to make a big comeback. I know there's a lot of Baps fans in the chat who are all Pokimane subs. No, I won't correct myself. Thanks for asking. And I know you're all cheering them on. They need your power now more than ever.
Ooh, Command Grab connects.
Okay. That, like, the good thing is in this matchup, like, now Baps is exactly where they want to be, right? Burst Dragon is in the corner. No! Now you're back to neutral. You don't have any meter.
Oh, the biggest call out. Does not connect.
Big JD, so deep. The 6Ps, I feel like Baps is unfortunately...
5P.
Dude, they are unfortunately Kaiba. Their mind might be a little crushed right now because they are, like, doing big reads from mid-screen. Like, just 6Ps, not on reaction. If Baps is going to turn this around, they got to compose themselves right now.
Yeah, and they really do not have a whole lot of time left here.
No, they don't. This is going to be it. This will be the Guile comeback if there ever was one.
Look at all this meter on the side of Burst Dragon. 100 bar, you know they're thinking about that super.
You know they are because they're up so far and it would be funny. Dude, just the walk-up S, I respect it. Burst Dragon is going to take it here over Baps. If you are a Baps fan, they're not dead yet. They're going to go down to the loser's final side of the bracket, and Burst Dragon is going to be big chillin'.
In grand finals, right? They're banned. There's no way they're not banned now. They've assured they're banned.
They don't know that yet. Nobody knows. Until it actually happens, nobody bring it up. Shh. It's okay. I don't know. Will they be banned, chat?
Yeah, who knows? That's crazy.
Who knows? Yeah, I mean, the secret is that if you are in winners finals, you're banned because you drop down to lowest third place. Like, that's how that works. But shh, nobody knows.
I've broken the bylaw of the tournament.
Yeah, sorry, Minimatt. You know, you're a criminal now. So next up is going to be our loser semis. This is going to be our first of our 3 final matches. It's going to be Slater and Balsamo Sauce fighting for the right to bap it up in losers finals. Now, this is good for Baps, right? Baps has got a chance. They can, you know, cucumbers.
Good for Bapcoin.
Cucumbers on the eyes, in the hot tub, big chilling. They got to de-stress a bit.
Chilling.
Yeah, large chilling. We'll ban Minimatt instead. Sorry, Minimatt. That's how this also works.
Yeah,
Every commentator who comes on, they're also banned.
I had a good run.
It was fun on the Bone stream. I think I'm about done. All right, everybody. Loser semis. This is going to be first to do Slater versus Balsamo. Balsamo trudged through this bracket, really.
Yeah, great night for Balsamo Sauce.
Slater and Balsamo are both on the winner's side. We didn't really have anybody who dragged themselves through the entirety of losers bracket like we have had before. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the storylines of someone's been playing for 48 years to get here. But both these players have been playing fantastically all night, and this is only the first 2. It's gonna be bloody. Only one of these players can advance.
And you know, going back to 2 out of 3, they're gonna be fighting for their tournament lives out here.
Pokimane raid. Could you imagine? I would have no idea what to do with myself. Be like, hi! I don't know what I'd say.
I'm from Texas now. Thanks for the raid. Yeah.
This here game's guild. Y'all know Minecraft? It's like that.
Alright, Millia set play.
Millie's
What's the mix up? Grab.
Big throws.
A little tricky.
Oh, caught on the toes, dude. These mix-ups from this is filthy. This is disgusting, Minimatt, and I don't like it.
The blender. Millia looking like she's walking up to Jamba Juice and saying, no, I got my own blender.
You know, I've never known what a Jamba Juice was, and I still don't. I assume it's just like pure ethanol in a cup. I have no idea what it is.
It's just a smoothie that costs like $14 or something.
Okay. So I'm not far off. Sorry, Slater is working. Slater is working on the railroad right now, winging. That is the one big improvement I think that we've seen from our Millia players tonight compared to last tournaments is these Millias are routing a lot better to go into winger, right? It's so important to break the wall with that. It's like an extra chunk of damage, gives you the better knockdown, even though she doesn't get the safe good shit off it. Like, it's still better than just breaking. But
Viking doesn't have a reversal anyway, so.
YRC, BCO Johnson, and Balsamo just backing off Haircar, but doesn't have a lot of life to play with. Will we see a burst? There it is.
Needs to stay alive here.
Dude, the active frames, the 6P, the go slash challenge! Oh my god, you burst, you madman!
But it worked. The high risk, high reward burst got the reward, and they are going to take the first game.
Dude, crazy.
It's always so stressful to see a burst there because it's so big for them if the path succeeds, if the plan works out. But if not, going into round 3 with no burst is terrifying.
Yeah, 100%. Like, that would be the worst thing. I got Jumbo Juice mixed up with Jungle Juice. I did! You cracked the mystery! That's where the confusion is. I don't drink, so I have no idea what people are talking about sometimes.
Jamba Juice is just like a brand. It's just a store like a Starbucks for smoothies. Jungle Juice is what's going to put you on your ass in a hotel room at Evo.
That's 100% ethanol in a cup.
Yeah. Oh, nice block on the overhead. In there for the punish, too.
Burst works out. That was good burst timing from Balsamo. Bro, blasted in the cap, headshotting? Got the off.
Gun.
Oh my god, dude, that was me.
They're just like me, for real, for real.
They're just like me. They stay strapped. They know what it is.
They are aware of what it is. And
just like me. Just like me.
There's the character Menticon in KOF 15. He's a sleepy boy, right?
Yeah, Menticon. That character's great.
I hate Menticon, right? But oh shit! Also,
like they're not fun to play against, but they're just a guy taking a nap.
I think Slater's working on this right now. The big 6P. Slater's going down to potentially the last game. Oh shit! Hold up. I'll hold off on my Menticon story for a second here. Slater's working. Wait, sorry. Yeah, Slater's up one. Sorry, I'm dumb.
And now they're on a match point.
They are, right? Yeah, sorry. I messed up.
But Balsamo Sauce not going quietly into that sweet night.
No, they are not. Balsamo's going to break the wall there with the Kabari. Little bit of life left on, but not much. Oh!
Yes! That button!
Dude, now it's tied up 1-1. As long as I'm not wrong, and that didn't end it immediately. So, Menticon, I don't like Menticon, right? He's just a sleepy boy. That's all he is. It's not the kind of character I resonate with. But so many people, like, they open up KOF 15, and they go, like, he's so sleepy. He's just like me. Like, everybody's playing, and they're just like, same, bro! And, like, big nap! And I don't get it. Like,
Wow, he has a frame 1 invincible flash kick. He's just like me.
Same!
He can combo off of his reversal. Just like me, for real, for real.
Anyway, big 1-1 here.
Yeah, this is huge.
Fighting for their lives out here.
Slater using a lot of FD.
Not a bad idea,
not to get that. Yeah, it keeps the guard gauge from getting cranked. Makes it so you're not right next to Baiken. The concern against Baiken in particular is that Kabari is a mix-up that is built around questionable frame data. So making that frame data good enough for it to be a real pressure can be a huge trade-off in Baiken's favor.
JS. Okay, YOC, what you got? Dude, the stanky leg didn't go nowhere! I think Balsamo thought they were just drifting into it, so they respected.
Yeah, that was the parry animation, I think. They went for the biggest read of all time. Oh, 2H going under?
Yeah, 2H, beat 6P's clean. No, everybody say it's 6P game. Just kidding, it's 2H game, idiots. Last potential round here, Balsamo's looking good. Brother!
Running him into the corner. Oh my god, the damage here is so high.
Ow.
Port went out for Milia.
DRC in forward. Dude, Slater's trying to stay away, but she refuses. Oh, no.
Driving out of the corner.
Both characters have 50 meter, but Slater's got to make a lot happen. Oh, that's a start.
Yeah, great burst bait. Lot of defensive meter for Balsamo Sauce. Oh no, they got counter hit. This isn't going to come anywhere near killing, but one mix-up after this.
If that actually killed Minimatt, you would have been banned for real, for real.
No, Winger sucks. Winger sucks for real, for real. And that's going to do it.
Yeah, it is. Balsamo is going to move on here. Slater going out tonight. As strong as they are, they're going to be dropping out here in that big 4th place.
So an
Minimatt,
excellent run.
Minimatt, I'm not gonna lie. We'll go to the council on this one, the council being you. I think Slater looked pretty damn good tonight. I think Slater was looking immensely strong.
I do too.
As Amelia. I'm leaning towards pulling out the Glicky on this one. I think Slater is too strong to live. Do you have any opinions on this matter?
I feel like, based on what I saw, relative to other matches, and just looking at the overall level of play in this top 8, I think it would be absolutely reasonable for them to earn the same affectionate band that anyone else in top 3 has.
With that being said, I couldn't agree more. Slater, you've been grinding it as hard as you can, and as a reward for your grinding, even though you played 4th place tonight, we are extending the ban list to include you. Thank you very much for playing. You are a big homie. And as a proof, as a medallion for you to wear for your troubles, you are banned, and we never want to see you again. Thank you so much for playing. You may enter the open bracket, which happens on Tuesday nights, but you can no longer enter the Beginner Cup bracket. Slater will be our first banned person of the night, everybody, as we move on to find out where top 1, 2, 3 fall. Can you believe that?
Yeah, this is... I honestly, no, I cannot believe it's been 3 hours already.
That's good to hear, you know? It would be a bummer if you were just like, yeah, God.
Yeah, it really feels like it, Bones.
Fucking beginners. Anyway, sorry, I was distracted.
Everyone's out here pressing buttons. I don't see Gold Lewis on the screen. I'm tired. My feet hurt.
But everybody, damn, make some noise. This is going to be Baps versus Balsamo Sauce. Losers finals, everybody. Can you believe it? I've shot Azato. I've shot people early in the bracket, too. And by shot, I mean banned. Like, there's been people where, like, round 1, I'm like, oh, hell no. It happens. But here we go. Baps versus Balsamo. Make some noise, everybody, for who you want to win. I think, again, Balsamo has been really putting in the work tonight. I've been very impressed with their bacon. They're going up now against Baps, longtime Beginner Cup player, now fighting for their highest placement that they've ever had. And I know there's a lot of Baps fans in the chat. I'm all about it.
Yeah,
No, the trade!
We're back to just to reconfirm, we're back to 3 out of 5 here, right?
Yes, first of 3. Sorry, anything you should know about me is I'm like a vampire with garlic, and people say best out of. I'm like, no, first 3. They play. Bro, the empty jump into close slash, that was actually really smart. A lot of people in those situations will like delay tech against Eno, and that blows that up hard.
Very, very strong choice to use against this character in particular. I feel like Balsamo many times tonight has shown they have a lot of character knowledge.
Also, yeah, in case you've just got here, this is a run back from winning semis, where Baps knocked Balsamo down in the losers 2-0. So Baps is looking strong going into this set, and looking strong right now. Super nice! Air dash into super, I think, is something that Baps has dropped several times in tournament. You love to see it, the cleanliness, Matt.
Ooh, air grab! Baps' air grabs have been so good.
Dude, he's bapping all over him. Unfortunately, as strong as Balsamo's looked, is Baps their kryptonite?
They're bapping and grapping.
Bapping, grapping, slapping that meat. Yeah, they're getting on in here. It's currently up 1. Dude, that's a song from Fallout 3, I think, right? Slapping that meat. I've been cooking with my roommate a lot.
Butcher Pete, I think it's called.
Yeah, Butcher Pete.
Really, it's a song from, like, the year 1960. But
it is. Dude, that song makes no sense. I don't know what it's about, because, like, you're thinking, like, oh, he's, like, cheating on everyone's wives, and that's the song. Because he's chopping up all the women's meat. But then they say he chopped up an electric chair and broke out of prison. I'm like, okay, I have no idea what's going on anymore.
I'm pretty sure he's a serial killer.
I don't know. I got no idea. Okay, steered up, and now Baps with the gold burst. They've got $100. Oh, shit.
And look at that life total already. Strive's damage could be so explosive.
Yeah, and Eno, not a stranger to low damage. Taking the RC. That was scuffed.
The old side swapperino.
Yeah, I like the backdash there from Babs, because I think an important thing to note, like, now that a stroke is -2, nice block the clash into stroke! Oh my god,
Good
dude!
stuff.
Bro, what is this? This anime shit on screen. Crazy. Empty
Ooh,
jump
nice
bro.
grab.
That's one of the only times they really represented that. I think Balsamo's kind of like grasping at straws here. Nice block. Dude, Babs' defense, though. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, their blocking has been so slick tonight.
Skitty Scooty on through. That was a good read on the Kabari. Oh no, Balsamo.
Ooh. Balsamo was just not quite respecting the possibility of a meaty there. That grab, I think that getting hit by that grab was kind of a Balsamo did not envision a world where they were still alive after the super either.
Yeah, I think Babs thought that was gonna kill. I think they could have OTG'd there, but they were just like, what?
Yeah, nobody was ready for that super not to kill. And so walk-up grab was just going to take the game. That's a 2-0 for Baps, right?
Yeah. Only one game left, theoretically. Yeah, no, that is the Japanese guts. These intestines have been folded 10,000 times.
Yeah, this is a tough situation for Balsamo because they need to 3-0 Baps before Baps wins a game.
Yeah. So everybody, if you're a Balsamo fan of the I know there's a lot of Baps fans in the chat, and I need y'all to shut up for a second. Y'all are making too much noise. No, I'm just kidding. The noise is great. But if you're a Balsamo fan of the chat, they need your energy, because this has got to be a 3-0 on their end.
Still, I like that Balsamo is ready to establish the 6B there.
I said, all y'all gotta shut up, and immediately someone just says, no! I'm about that energy. I'm kidding, for the record. Everyone yells. Holy shit, dude. Baps 1 round away from just bapping away with it.
Yeah, and this is a great way to start. Good 5P. Goes for the conversion off the counter hit. Not quite getting it.
Stroke with, but Balsamo, they're looking so uncomfortable. Okay, this is a start. No, I'm wondering if Balsamo's getting nervous. Weird.
Tatami. One thing I've seen Baps doing a little bit here, which I like a lot, is they noticed they were getting 6P'd out of the JD a lot. And so what they've started doing is doing the JD just instantly, as fast as possible, so that the 6P can't catch it between.
Okay, stroke. Dude, I feel like Balsamo's unfortunately just not protecting the ankles. They're just getting hit by so many strokes.
It's tough. This character can be so scary to block.
Nice burst, but that is a... Oh, no! The
Grab
empty jump throw.
OTG, they go for it, not gonna kill!
Just tap dancing on him. The Baps fans were right. This is a hashtag Baps sweep if I've ever seen one. Baps with a 3-0 over Balsamo. But Baps fans, I need your help. We're all excited for Baps. Baps is going to be able to go into grand finals and get their run back one last time. But I want to ask y'all to please rise and put your hands together real quick, because we got to send off the homie. For good old Balsamo. Balsamo, you played great tonight. You were the only player tonight in this top 8 that I think we were totally unfamiliar with. You are the darkest of dark horses in this tournament. You made it all the way to 3rd place in one shot. Balsamo was looking good. They were cooking. Baps was really the only person to put a twig in their spokes. You know what I mean? They were just moving and grooving. They're going to go out here in the big 3rd place, which means that indeed, Balsamo, you are banned for life. We hope to see you in the open bracket. You were looking so strong out there. And good luck on learning the Eno matchup, because fucking yikes. Anyway, Baps is going to be moving on here to the big grand finals against Burst Dragon, which, as a reminder, is a run back from Winners Finals, which I don't know the score of because in challenge it says 1-0, and that doesn't sound right. But they're going to move on here, everybody. Get hype. This is going to be a hell of a grand finals to remember. For sure. Are you ready, Matt? Are you ready, Matt?
I'm so ready. I've never been more ready.
Dude, I've already filed my forms in triplicate. My luggage is packed. I'm ready for this grand finals.
I legally cannot be more ready without breaking several laws.
And I will for this grand finals. Baps is coming in on the loser's side. For those of you who are Baps fans and you're like, I don't know what fighting games is, I'm just here to yell. Baps has to win 2 sets of first to 3. So basically, Baps has got to win 3 games and then do it again. You may think that's unfair, but you know what? I think Baps deserves it. They're too good. They need the handicap.
And, like, think of it this way. A tournament is less about somebody winning, quote-unquote, and more about everybody but one person being knocked out.
Yeah.
And so when you get to grand finals, the person winner's finals has not been knocked into loser's bracket yet. So when you win the first set out of losers, you're just knocking them into losers and then playing the actual grand finals set.
Exactly.
If you want to look at it that way.
That's when you play shit in grand finals.
Yeah, grand finals 2, the sequel to grand finals.
Nice run under that note there. Oh, Burst Dragon is rushing, and they are down, and they are in. Dude, those 2 Ps are unfortunately not what you need, Baps. Once again, as strong as Baps just looked in that last set, in that matchup against Viking, they look a little lost against Chip. Like, their defensive decision-making just looks a little scuffed. Ah, ow.
It's really hard to be right all the time against Chip, because they have such a good... Chip as a character is very, very good at just rotating their offensive threats in a very unpredictable way, and Burst Dragon in particular has just shown... Whoa!
What? Dude, freaking homogeneous moment. What happened?
Classics of game.
Dude, the new season started. I'm so excited. Of Classics of game.
Really good.
It's been good.
Oh, nice
Wow!
conversion.
What a conversion. No wall break. Oh.
Oh no.
But yeah, Burst Dragon's just been so good at rotating their offensive options and making it just really hard to win by reacting, to win by guessing. You just, you got to be right, and you got to take advantage of the situation when you are to get out of this offense.
That's what makes it hard against a character like Chip, right? He has so many good options to rotate that, like, when you are guessing on the wrong one, you look like a dummy, right? You're just like, dang it, I'm sorry. Like, when you're doing stuff like that. Yeah, like you're matching 2 people full screen, and Chip's like, I'm not even there, bro. And then he command grabs you. Like, okay, Baps is getting started. They're bapping on in. Dude.
Whiff cancel.
Why can Chip whiff cancel?
A question many have been asking since season 1.
Too high.
Burst Dragon's done very, very well at getting above that super pretty consistently. It hasn't just been a one-time thing.
No. Yeah, they are very aware of that super and the problem it represents, but there should be a break. Nice! Okay. Baps is on the board, everybody.
Bapping right onto the board. Ooh, big delay there. Wake up grab, getting baited. Bap's offense has begun. Gonna shatter the wall here.
Yeah, playing the guitar a little bit just for fun. Okay, Burst Dragon. Oh, no, he got caught!
Oh, they were doing something. They're dead. 1-1.
Yeah, Bap now paint on that board. Baps is up 1 for real. A single tally mark. Can they make it count? You know, they solved their defensive, it seems like when they're put against with Burst Dragon, unfortunately, they've just been kind of exploding. So they've solved the problem. Just kill him first.
Yeah, don't ever be blocking.
Yeah, loser. Have y'all ever thought about that? Why block when you can just hit them?
Having to defend could not be me.
What was that move where it looked like she Falcon-kneed him in the face? That's the first hit of her super, where she plays the guitar in a big 360. But if she does it on the ground, she does a little knee first. Ooh,
nice upwards note.
Yeah, steered it up. Steered it up again, but wow, good evasion. Dude, Burst Dragon is out here playing Ikaruga. That was ridiculous.
The offense has begun. We've definitely seen in this set so far, it's very much been the first player to get their offense started is just so favored to win the round.
Which is kind of, it's Strive in a nutshell, but especially in sort of like not ultra high level play, when people are still figuring out a lot of stuff in these matchups, like offense can seem so good because when other people are really cooking on their offense, it's like, brother, what do you do?
And that's kind of what I was talking about a couple hours ago when I said a lot of time you see players with like incredible offense, very, very fast in their learning process of a game, because it's the first thing people lab, and it's the easiest thing to lab.
Yeah,
so
defense
very
is really
often,
hard.
Yeah, you have to know what defensive situations you're having problems with in order to lab against them, and you can't do that until you've already played a bunch of matches and lost to certain stuff, etc.
Yeah. Oh, the RC here, try to keep it. Oh my God, that was a grimy command grab. Burst Dragon takes another game. That means Burst Dragon only needs one more to knock Baps out of this tournament. Also, I could be wrong, but I think Burst Dragon could have instantly killed her for that super there. I think pretty universally, most characters can block the first hit and just hold dust, and you just launch her to space. I think that's basically true. So, like, they tried to do some fancy 2H stuff, and the combo kind of got weird, but Baps gotta make it happen here. They need to win 2 in a row.
Yeah, this is a rough time for Baps fans.
If you're a Baps fan, you know, first drink's on me. After that, you're buying your own jungle juice.
Quick burst. I like that a lot. Baps is definitely caught on to whoever is on offense is winning and bursted basically immediately. And, you know, this is what I was talking about earlier when I said that Chip can be a set play character. This is the Chip set play, where he decides to do special moves 45 times in a row.
With the 69 on the clock, disrespectful going down into the last round. Baps fans, they need your help.
Baps is out here trying to beat Burst Dragon, but they need your help.
I need the 3 digits on the back of your credit card. Burst.
Burst Dragon has the initiative. YRC, Baps making sure they can get back to the offensive.
I thought you said Bap to the offensive.
Bap to the offensive. Bap to the future.
Dude, okay, wait, they're making it happen. Oh, they're making it happen! Part 3? Bap to the future?
Bap to the future, part 3. Making it happen.
All right, Baps. Last life. Can you make it happen?
They're doing it again. Chip play. Quick burst.
Burst.
I like that burst a lot. It was on the 2D, a guaranteed burst point.
Yeah, dude, those 5Ps, even though they don't lead them much, it gives Burst such a good position to pressure Baps with. And now, Baps against the corner, okay! Dive kick representing the weirder defensive options, but they're stuck blocking. Big 6B on the bot side! Oh god, the trades. No!
Oh
no! Wait, they're safe from that far! Oh no! Dude, Baps is getting away with murder.
Good grab. This is everything. This wake-up situation. They get it! They're not gonna catch, but they're gonna Roman. They're doing it!
6B! Oh!
DP, I knew it! Oh my god, what's it gonna be?
Oh,
and there it is, J2K!
The Sakugan kick from the top rows. Unfortunately, Burst Dragon, for the Baps fans, is gonna take it there 3-1. But Baps was definitely playing their heart out. Oh boy.
That was hype. That was hype. That was sick.
That was amazing. Okay, everybody. One last time, I'm going to have to ask everybody to please rise, because we have to send off our 2 big top 2 winners of the night. Then I'll let you go, Minimatt, I promise. Everybody please rise. Get ready with the 07s. Coming in second place, the hero of the people, Baps. Baps, I don't think anybody's rooted harder for anybody in any Twitch chat I've been a part of. You had a lot of people behind you, and I think you did them damn proud. Second place in a bracket of 64 is a big move. And also, Baps, a long way to come, because I've seen your journey. You've been coming into these beginner brackets. You've been grinding, getting all the way back up to the second place. Baps, where do you work out? What, like, you gotta tell me, because you're looking good out there. And also, by the way, you're fucking banned, and I never want to see you again, Baps. Thank you so much for playing. You're only allowed to play in the open bracket from now on. Coming in first place, Burst Dragon. Burst Dragon was looking so good all night. And I gotta say, like, because again, they've also been in these beginner brackets. The improvement is tangible. Burst Dragon, you played your absolute heart out. And for that, I can only commend you, and I can only punish you by saying that you are banned for life. Minimatt, Thank you so much for commentating with me
Thanks
tonight,
for having
dude.
me.
I really appreciate you. Is there anything you want to plug, say to the chat, anything of that nature before you go?
I stream 4 days a week
Wow.
on twitch.tv/minimatt with 3 T's. If you thought one or more of the words I said was funny, haha, good, maybe give my Twitch channel a follow. And that's all I've really got, though. Here, I'll put a bunch of random characters and press enter in chat. Please do me a solid. Hit that button.
Hell yeah. Dude, the big check mark? Damn, Minimatt, you're looking good. Yes, thank you so much for hanging out with me again, Minimatt. I'll let you get back to your time, to your night here, and I will close out the tournament. See you later, buddy.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you once again.
Yeah. Boom. All right, everyone, another one in the books. You know what that means? That means that it's time to thank all the... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all the wonderful follows and subs and shit tonight. Holy smokes, there was a lot, but I'll try my best. So we're going to try to get through it here. If you're new here, we have a little bit of a ceremony for closing out the tournament before I find a raid. Also, yes, Tillian, thank you very much for all the info. I got to read through that and really commit it to memory some days. I just have a horrible memory with that stuff. So if you're new here, we have a little bit of an outro where y'all are going to be in chat playing Uno with each other in some sort of absurd situation, like some whose line is it anyway type shit. Also, yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by and watching. This is a lot of viewers. I really appreciate it. Holy shit. Okay, so for tonight, everybody, you are all playing Uno, except you are 3 old witches who are squabbling with each other over a boy, that makes it sound weird, over a man who you have tied up. You're 3 old witches squabbling over a man and playing Uno. I will catch you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and it is time to thank all of these wonderful follows and subs. Let's do it. Thank you so much for following Glumberon, Eerie Duck, Ginboo, Parmalazing Linguine, Athelos, Jabos, Bebelik Bay Gator, Adon, Idenaqua, Manispert for the sub, Space Pichu, Sir Samalot for the sub, Jam Jarsuk for the sub, Big Boy Fargo for the sub, AZ Hops for the sub, Vel Hosera, Point Mythius, Ad Gamer, Quantum Turkey, Faxarino Deposto, Spitaco, Ben with Pen, PT Wub, HKGD, Nick TTG, Redshirt, Toaster Pig, Alan Fwecky, Generic Girl, Red Mage Susie, Droid, The Fifth Man, I'm CMAC, Dr. Bugs for the sub, Madoink, Hemophiliac, Jojimi, J Burial, Sideways Priorities, Bunker Pyro, Stroach, Scrungle, Grungly, Rodaza, and Eskimo7. Thank you all very much for the big follows. All of you, thank you so much for watching, and remember, no matter how hard it gets, we will always have Uno. Where's Rob? Shit, I forgot him. Oh, there he is. Whew. All right, everybody, that about does it for the night. Thank you all so much. I'm going to go find a big raid. Let's see who's streaming. Oh, shit, you're right. When is next tourney? Okay, so I'm thinking we'll just try to do it on July 4th. Like, is that okay? Like, does everyone think that's kosher if we run it on July 4th? I don't know who's commentating next week yet. I imagine that most people are chilling, because, like, most July 4th celebrations are probably going to be that weekend, right? They're not like, who the hell celebrates July 4th at 7:30 on July 4th? Are you weird? I'm judging. Fireworks? Sorry, you can watch them while you're playing. Holy shit, that's a lot of viewers. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Who's streaming? I'm thinking. I think we're going to do a weirder stream tonight. Are y'all... I'm feeling weird. You know? Let's see, who's streaming? Who do I main? I've been playing Geo in this game a little bit. I played quite a bit of Kyle. I'll be honest, I've been bad and not playing much Strive lately, to be entirely level with you. I've just been distracted by other video games. That is just the honest truth. I've been playing a lot of Neon White lately. Let's see. Backpack is streaming, but is there somebody with less viewers? Backpack has got his whole army of boys. You know, he doesn't need the stream. He's all right. Oh, GC Yoshi is streaming? Dude, I love GC Yoshi. Is he, like, still going? He's only been streaming for 2 hours? Okay, I'm gonna go raid GC Yoshi. GC Yoshi's awesome. Everyone, go say hi to GC Yoshi for me, and also say that he's a buster for playing the Giants in Tatsunoko, okay? Everybody literally go in there and say, you are a buster for playing the Giant in Tatsunoko. I will catch y'all later. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you later.